It's mostly in German, which is weird. Why is it in German? Or pseudo-German, at least. Semi-Germanic. Certainly Germanic.
New month is the new month of the year.
Anyway.
What a month is the month we go to the toilet?
We're getting recorded. We don't need this right now.
It is Wednesday, the 4th of October 2023, and we have got, allegedly, the 6th episode of Night's Dark Terror.
Indeed.
Allegedly.
And in fact...
We're not 100% sure.
We don't know.
You just say the last word of every sentence.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's Saxon's hype
I
man.
thought you were going to say he's spazzy.
No,
Well, I am, but that's not the beside the point.
Saxon's hype man. Yo! Saxon lays down the beats and I just back him up.
Yo, DJ Saxon, go on. Yeah.
Entourage, Season 2. The death of music. Hammond.
I don't know why I went to all this trouble to show you that we're here on the map there. Anyway, let's just say where we are. So, last time, right,
Yes.
just to be clear,
Yes.
if we go all the way back to Jitaka, of course, then you rescued, let me see if I can remember who's who, Stefan, brother of Piotr, clan leader of Sukiskin, over here.
I fought an orc.
Well, that was a while ago. But, well, you fought a goblin up there, at least one.
Who's the king? I'm a kingslayer.
Was this the hobgoblin black? You're going back several episodes.
Yes,
Never mind.
Yes, I've gone way back.
Where was I? Because that threw me completely. Zitaka.
Yes, we rescued.
And you managed to make it back to Sukiskin, and since then, well, you found the magic needle that makes the tapestry show the actual hidden map.
Oh, that's handy.
Which shows a path to some mysterious golden city in the north.
Gundar?
And for some reason, you've all decided that that's a place you want to go.
We do. Desperately. Yep, well, that's the place for me, I've got to tell you.
In the meantime, you've got a bunch of horses that you're going to take from Sukiskin to Riflian, which is just off this map, and we're about to move over to the other map, so we'll see what happens.
When you say a bunch of horses...
White horses.
White horses, obviously.
White horses. Good question. I don't remember.
Like, do we have... are we sort of like droving a herd, or...?
Yeah. You are droving a herd.
On foot, apparently.
Yes, on foot.
And last time specifically, we rescued some people who had been...
You can totally drove a herd. Well, sort of.
rescued some people who had been
Because they
captured
don't
and
stampede,
enslaved
we're
and been
fine.
taken off by those guys with the chain tattoos.
Sheep would be much easier.
Sorry?
Last time we also encountered those slavers with the chain tattoos and
I was getting to that.
We encountered Lord of the Slaves.
On the way,
Whatever his name
you
is,
encountered
Lord of the
some
Chains.
slavers, thanks to Loshad, who pointed them out to you, and you,
Thanks, Loshad!
and he helped you out, wiping them out, and rescuing a bunch of Bulgars
And goblins.
and goblins. Well, the goblins you let run away.
Well, that's rescuing.
It is. The Bulgars.
Stop reading it.
Oh, I don't care. Especially that first page, it doesn't matter. The Bulgars that you have there are people from these settlements, and Loshad has kindly offered to lead them back, to escort them back to
Iscus?
at least as far as Misha's Ferry.
Misha's Ferry, yes. Where they'll meet the bear.
So
Bird the bear.
what that means is yourselves and Stefan, remember that Stefan has joined you, can continue on.
Yeah.
Now, what I might just do is try and work out how many horses you have. Because God knows. 24 apparently.
Wow.
24.
Yes.
So you can only...
write that down over.
Gentlemen,
Please
you
do.
can only ride one at a time, just so you know.
We could ride them all at once.
I don't know.
If we tried.
No,
It'd probably be
that's
best,
against the rules.
best to
Ride two
tie
horses
them
at once.
together by
Yeah,
their
see,
upper
it
limb
could
of the
be
bars.
very easy to do this. You ride one and you lead the rest by, you
Roping
rope
together
them
with a
together and rope
You
and
have,
lead them.
you have like 6 of them all tied up together. You have 1 foot on one and 1 foot on the other. And you go,
Nah.
I've
You're
seen
right.
that in the horsey show. You can't tell me it's impossible. It's been done.
And because there's no
It
skills
is
in
not
first,
effective in the long term.
and because there's no skills in basic set D&D, you don't need to roll on horse riding. It just happens by magic.
Wow, that's great.
But by that logic, we don't
So
need
where
to
are we now?
ride
Until
to
later
actually,
editions, they
you know,
went, hang on.
lasso the giant
People riding
slugs which eat the
everywhere
moon each night.
willy-nilly.
I mean,
Not
Look,
rolling
if
out
you're doing
any-
something, if you're doing something difficult, you have to make a riding roll. If you're not, you just stay on the horse.
It's like, oh,
Well,
you
it
can't
would be a
do
dexterity
rough
roll in
terrain.
this
Oh,
case.
horse.
Yes.
Oh, just don't recognise.
Exactly.
Exactly. So you're now about to ride off. It's the next day, so we can mark off a day and assume that everything is fine with that idea.
Monk.
Nice.
Somebody
You do it.
be in charge.
No, you
you've got
want
the
to.
pencil.
Please be in charge. Somebody be in charge.
It is now the 5th of
Larmont.
Flowermont.
Excellent.
The month of flower.
Let me find the next map.
So that's equivalent to spring. Do you
Yeah,
think?
Mont must be a port somewhere.
Well, I don't know what Yarth means. As in Yarmouth, basically.
Exactly.
Well, the mouth bit of Yarmouth is the reference to the mouth of the river.
So what is the 5th?
What is Yarth? I do not know what Yarth means.
Maybe it's Lovecraftian.
See, it's more Anglo-Saxon than, well, which is Germanic, but I suspect the names are actually basically kind of
You all know what
Anglo-Saxon.
Belmont
What's
is.
this? The houndstooth hanky.
Hell's Tooth Hanky.
It's beautiful.
Right,
Like a tablecloth.
so you continue on your way to towards Riflian,
That
and
is a
that
very
evening
thick hanky.
you arrive at the settlement of Gnomes Ferry.
You could sleep under it.
Oh my god, it's Gnome's Ferry.
Ah,
I mean,
yes.
nose.
I strongly suspect.
The Chaturga River is crossed here by a ferry run by a group of 5 gnomes.
Oh god, here we go.
One of them called David,
We're going to be fleeced
the doctor.
by the gnomes.
And I'm not actually referencing you here.
I know, there's a David the Gnome, I
And
know.
they're speaking gnomically.
Do they all have pointy hats?
Yeah, and they're all just in red because they're weirdos.
Um,
They laugh and giggle as we chase them around trying to murder them.
gold pieces to craft.
You
oh,
got-
they killed David!
Can I make a suggestion that we let the DM tell us what we're doing?
No, let us tell him.
Exactly.
They run a hostelry, a stone building on the east bank of the river.
They've
which
already proven themselves
would
hostile. We
be-
can attack.
Can I do east versus west? The side you're on. That's
Yeah.
handy.
That's east.
Yes.
Yeah,
That we're
north,
approaching.
south, east, west.
Well,
Right.
that's assuming the map is oriented
Orientated.
that way, which it is, so you're right.
Why is there a Maltese cross on this map?
Because they're Nazis.
It probably is somewhere, but I've got a blow up.
What the hell?
What do you mean, what the hell? This is not the whole map. There could easily be. There's a north arrow. Is that what you were
No, I
asking?
said a Maltese cross.
What do you,
Because it's
you
on the
referring
shield.
to?
Oh,
It's
when
his
you
cursor.
zoom down, it turns into a Maltese cross.
What the hell
Oh, it is your cursor.
It's a
Oh, you're an
cursor.
idiot. Never mind.
Because it was,
Maltese
well, it was
cross
over
cursor.
the shield, and I thought it was a symbol on the shield.
No, okay.
Until it wasn't.
Well, we hadn't moved it at that point.
It's all a plot. Anyway, a stone building on the east bank.
Yes.
Is it gnome
They
scale?
say, "Greetings, travellers.
Greetings.
We are the gnomes. We have not names. Never mind about that.
Hello,
You're
nameless
gnomes. I wouldn't have noticed.
We all look and sound the same."
Wouldn't have noticed that either.
Pleased to meet you, nevertheless.
I named thee Frank.
Do we
Yes,
need
all
accommodation with these gnomes?
Yes.
This is one,
We do.
2,
They
and
seem
3
to be
jobs.
insisting on
Oh,
accommodation.
why? Why are you?
Well,
insisting
you're
on-
weary. You need to
Oh.
let rest in our hostelry.
Yes.
Do you not?
The bed's large enough for us.
What time of day is
First
it, guys?
question.
It's time to go rest in the
sunset.
hostelry.
Pretty
I
sure he
reckon
said
they're
it was
gonna-
Nothing
They're gonna kill
suspicious. At the
Nothing remotely
Oh,
suspicious.
It's the end of the day, and it's time.
to be
stabbed to
stabbed
rest.
to death.
I'm going to make a recommendation that we ride on a good a good couple of kilometres.
This is the ferry.
This is
Yeah, the ferry.
absolutely not. Yeah, you're not going to be able to cross the river without their
them
without
pulling the
their
thing.
assistance.
We can force it with our might of arms.
Can we sense motive or something?
Oh
Does that
my
exist
God,
in
we
first
have-
I
edition?
want to roll sense motive.
I think we're having a gazebo moment. Is what's happening here.
Roll the sense-
Right,
Well
just
played.
go.
They're just 5 fucking gnomes, guys.
Try to make a living. Try to make a living. Try to make an honest living.
The gnomes look at us and say, "Yeah, it gets really hard around here because after people have been up there, there's all kind. They've got all
Giving
kinds
us
of
a bad
suspicions."
name.
Just so you know, we're actually just charging you for the
All
ferry.
right. How much for
So,
accommodation?
you will
for
need
the
a bed for the night,
Yes, yes.
and
How much?
stabling,
How
and
much?
a meal
Oh,
for the
Yeah, how
night
much?
Stab him.
of the finest bread and cheese.
Stab him.
Sure.
Bread and
cheese we
How
can
much?
manage.
How much?
Well,
Yeah, come
and
on.
he seems deep in thought as he looks at you all.
Wow,
Stab
yeah,
and
look
your
at how much
horses.
money
Stab
you
How many
blokes have.
horses do you have? 24.
24.
That's going
We are
close.
but poor travellers.
With 24 pure white horses.
Who's followed us
well,
here? We
I'm an
Stabling,
innocent peddler of
What
milk.
makes you think we've got anything to do with these horses?
stabling for 24 horses, and a bed for the night, and crossing the river in the
And
morning,
crossing the-
and the charge for the horses in the morning,
And- and a free round of golf. Put in.
Welcome,
Yes.
Welcome
Here
to
we go.
Del Lago.
Here we
I
go.
look,
I shall
gloom-
require
I look
extra
gloomily
ale
into the
for
money bag.
quaffing.
And Thackeray.
then he whispers to his colleague.
And Thackeray.
Yes, I think 350 gold pieces would cover it.
350 gold pieces.
We do actually have it. We're
Do
loaded.
we?
I know.
Oh,
we're
absolutely
loaded.
loaded.
We're absolutely loaded.
Okay, so should we just bargain them down for the look of
Time
them?
to, time to negotiate. We
We
have.
could throw the money at them, kill them with it, and then take it back again.
So, how about we give them an offer that's not insultingly low, that's a bit lower than what they say, but just enough to basically say, yeah, we're cool, we don't particularly want to haggle too much.
Where's the party?
So, would we offer them 300?
300, yeah.
Oh,
Try for
come
325 as a medium. But
Oh,
stand
jeez, come on. These gnomes are fleecing
These horses
us.
will all get the finest oats, won't they, Cyril? Yes, they will.
They're
Yes.
fleecing us. Are you kidding? It's
The
like,
finest oats.
no, it's like the thing of where we should be giving him 30 and he said some ridiculous price and we're like, oh, yeah, well, won't we get back at them by offering 300? And they've already marked it up 900%. God.
Okay, you do the
Dying.
Well, they're expecting us to haggle, so
That's
cool.
exactly what's going on.
Offer them 100.
Oh, jeez, even that's
I know.
How about somebody whose
Hang on.
charisma stat isn't in the toilet lead?
Well, mine's not in the toilet, but it's not brilliant either.
We've got
lead
fucking our
the
party
negotiations.
stash. We have like 5,050 GP.
Yeah,
We can't
exactly.
harm the thing
We're
one day.
loaded.
Okay,
It's just
so
how much we want to throw
There
at
is
these.
none more poorer than the rich.
I've got
Thank you,
11 in
Donald
charisma.
Trump. Thank you so much.
I've got
What
11 in
charisma? I have
charisma,
zero
finest
charisma.
charisma ever.
Yeah, I think
Who's
you
got
might
the
be the
highest
winner.
charisma? I've got 5.
Jeepers.
It shouldn't be me.
I'm the
Shouldn't be
winner.
you.
Make a roll. Get
Sorry, I thought I was
9. Jesus, we're a bunch of ugly fucking...
make
Take the road!
Make a roll. and
Okay,
do
I'm rolling
20.
on 11. That's
Score under 11.
God, imagine a party where 11
5,
was the highest
well.
charisma.
What is your new offer?
We're the ugliest.
right?
I
Hey
usually
guys,
have high
Yeah,
charisma.
where's Ray's character sheet? Where's Ray's character sheet? I think he's handsome.
Ray,
No, he's got 9.
Ray,
Oh, jeez.
Ray's
in any
ugly.
case, I've won. I've rolled it.
Wow, a party where charisma was our dump stack.
What's your alternative offer?
Okay, guys. What do you want me to offer him? I've
With
managed.
11, it doesn't matter what you offer him. He's going to see. Okay,
No, I've just
He's already passed
I've
his-
just passed the
He's
roll.
passed his roll.
Yeah.
pass the roll.
Yes,
Okay, so what is he still asking for 300?
350.
Well, you haven't given him an alternative.
No.
Probably should have done that before you rolled.
That would have
points,
been
all right.
smart. Yes.
I'll factor that in.
We're the future guys.
Look,
Start
there
with
are
just part of
24
our
horses.
brief.
Yeah, I'd just say
Yeah,
100.
okay, he's actually going to be expensive to keep there.
I would just say 100. and see
100?
what- if he offers a
Yeah, because
counter.
I reckon 100's even a lot, and we
Okay.
would expect the best care
My
for the horses.
my friends, we will offer you 100.
100? That would barely cover the cost of the horses
Oh,
stabling.
there you go.
I don't know why I have this voice now, but never mind.
Okay.
This is your infuriated gnome voice.
It is. It's my infuriated gnome voice. Well, what they take turns speaking for the others, I think is what's happening.
Oh dear.
And they all have an interesting, different accent. We'll see how that works
Are
out.
they trying to wear us down by irritation in your voice?
No.
Oh no.
Just,
This is going to get bad.
John, I'd just say, look, 150, we know that's exorbitant and no more.
250 gold pieces.
200.
Roll again.
Oh, God.
8. I managed it.
200. It's barely worth the effort. All right then.
Okay.
Alright, I have to subtract.
Who's got the
200
gold?
I think I do.
Okay.
Add it up.
Nigel, not the best cheese.
We better be getting the best cheese.
No, those is-
4,800.
That was actually kind of fun. Thanks.
Jesus.
And now we're going to get robbed in the middle of the night.
Oh, we better not. Thank you.
All right.
The gnomes, they're probably invincible.
It's actually quite a comfortable little spot.
Mm-hmm.
The gnomes do put on a nice hostelry.
I thought you were going to say
Mhm.
puppet
Okay.
show.
They're somewhat fastidious
Yes.
creatures. And
We
it's
are
all very clean.
well, that's what we paid for.
Even if it isn't the best cheese, it isn't terribly.
It's
gnomes.
entirely edible.
It's entirely edible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And it means that we don't have to eat into our own foods and supplies of hardtack and swill.
And the ale is half decent as well.
Saxon, are you using your eviction notice as a character sheet?
No.
No.
That's a notice that the council was
So the
doing
food was
stormwater
quite
drains
nice.
out the front.
Okay, I saw aqua civil.
So Dave, our food was quite nice.
Yes.
Yes, actually said, okay. Even knowing it's not the best cheese, I compliment them on the best cheese I've ever eaten. Just to infuriate him.
Imagine if they had the good stuff.
These guys are all gay.
Now, but it's fine. As long as they don't
They're
touch
allowed
me
to be.
They're
or our
allowed to
horses.
be. It's like some kind of gnome collective. Don't worry about it. Where was I? Yes, you aren't the only guests there.
Oh,
No.
who else is around?
There's a couple of prospecting dwarves that have come in from the mountains.
Thank God it's a prostate.
We've got to talk to them just because I want to hear Dave's accent. We've got to talk to them.
There's some sort of gruff, rather large, hairy man who's leaning against the bar.
Oh, Jesus.
for much of the night.
Is this you?
No, this bloke will just have Dave's accent.
Sorry.
Greetings,
That was-
good fellow.
Who are we speaking to?
At the bar,
The big, gruff, hairy fellow?
yes.
Oh, what do you want?
I'd like to buy you an ale, sir.
Oh, I won't say no to that.
I didn't think you would. Tell us, where have you come from and where are you going?
What
His
business?
name is Cotton Eye Joe.
What business is it of yours, mate?
None. I'm just trying to strike up conversation with a fellow traveller.
Oh, going from one piece of work to another. You know,
And what do you do, fine sir?
Whatever needs doing, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You between you and me and a back fence, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a man for hire.
Oh my God!
I can be, yes.
Yes, you can.
If jobs need doing.
Yep. Great.
It sounds very awkwardly like you're trying to chat him up.
It's like, are you a sailor?
Do you have a maid's costume?
I'm just being friendly. We never know we might need this man's help.
It's a full 100 gold pieces for that. Anyway.
And at
And
least
where are
we've
you? If you're asking questions,
Yep.
then I'll ask my own, won't I?
Yes, you can, sir.
Where are you coming from and where are you going?
We are going across the river in the morning.
You have quite a lot of horses with you. Very nice horses.
Very nice horses. that's
You
right.
know your horses well, sir.
Would be a shame if something happened to them, wouldn't it?
Nothing is going to happen to them.
Insurance salesman.
Nothing is going to happen to them
Nothing
because
is going to
they
happen to them.
because they've put a band of skilled murder hobos in charge of them.
So the only reason something would happen to them is
Where are you
because
taking
what?
them? Where are you taking them?
We are taking them to
Riflian.
Riflian.
Riflian with an R.
Have you been there?
Oh, I don't like going there.
Why?
Elves.
What's wrong with elves?
Yeah. What, are you elvesist? Is that a thing? Is it a real thing, or have I just made that up?
Speciesist.
Too fancy for me. Too fancy.
Oh. Elves too full of woe for you.
It's all those type.
No work for the likes of me around there, no.
Really?
No.
But you seem like a man as capable of many things. I'm sure you would find work anywhere.
you said, if you need work, if you need hard work doing, you know, like hard work.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
But I'm enjoying it.
He's trying to imply that he's a mercenary for hire. Is what he's trying
Oh,
to.
right, okay.
Yeah.
But you may think he's something else.
And that's kind of the fun of it.
Right.
Can I ask you? I'm sort of.
Yeah.
Well, he's got slightly more to say, despite being a taciturn individual
Go
who
on.
doesn't usually say anything.
Yeah, go
All right.
on. Go on. Tell us.
Real well.
Because you know, if you need protection on the way, there's bandits about, especially on the way up to Threshold. I heard
Let's hire him.
up to Threshold, there's been business up that way.
What sort of business has been happening?
Oh, there's bandits up that way. They call themselves the Skange. That's what I heard.
The Skange.
The Skange.
The Skange.
Are they?
Sounds like a disease, doesn't it?
Would you, if you're not busy, would you travel with us to Refillion?
Oh yeah. For the right amount of money.
And what might that be?
500 gold pieces. A bargain.
How much?
Well, you'd have to cover my expenses.
Food?
Food, of course. Lodgings.
2 gold pieces.
That's zero. That's zero so far.
2 bottle caps.
We eat off the land and live under the
with a
stars.
dead rat. No.
Would you be? I would say, sir.
Well, to Riffley,
you would have to
that'll
be.
take a day. 100 gold pieces would be all right for that.
You'd have to be You'd have to be aware of the fact that when we travel, we tend to travel very light and sleep under the stars. It's a bit of a rough.
Oh yeah. Look, well, from here to Rifflin's only 1 day's travel. I'd have to stay in Rifflin, which is a bit annoying. But for 100 gold pieces, I'll come on.
Not worth it.
What?
100 gold pieces just for 1 day with this.
You were mentioning bandits before. Are we talking about human bandits or goblins or what?
Humans,
Humans.
the worst kind of bandits.
Right.
At least you know where you are with goblins.
Yeah, just kill them.
Potato band.
But the Skange,
Disengage, they're humans. Okay.
they'll
I don't
do
know if I had any other insensible questions. That was-
They'll do anything for money. That's what I heard.
You can tell them because they dress in fur and
If
white
you,
hair.
don't, if you don't pay them, I'm going to join them.
So what you're basically saying is,
So what's
hey
on
you,
the
and that's one less bandit we have to deal with.
You know, and nothing bad will happen to your horses. You know what I'm saying?
Be cheap.
He's an insurance salesman.
Cheaper than find one more bandit.
Are we going to hire him for 100?
That's ridiculous.
Got nothing else to do with our money.
10 gold pieces would be reasonable. 100 for 1 day?
Bargain him down a bit.
Okay, you're the one that got with the charisma score.
Okay. I'm gonna,
Hang on.
Hang on,
Like
you're
just stay up
the one
until-
talking to him. I want you to roll on,
Yeah.
I'm going to say intelligence.
can I just say I rolled on my charisma and got 19, so
All right,
I think
I
I've had
I get a
I've had
zero
far more than
adjustment,
is good for
Dave.
me.
1.
1?
Gold
Yep.
piece is the second
You actually
highest thing on
scored
This is where
very
it's
well
good, isn't it?
because
Because
you
I've
have
got to
to
roll
score
under my
your
intelligence.
intelligence.
Yep, excellent.
Well,
At last, my
it does
shit
appear
rolls
that he's
are
trying to hide it, but you see the slight peak of a tattoo on his right arm. You don't get much of a look of it, but it seems to he
Yeah,
seems
we've
to have
seen
gone out of his way to cover it up.
It's clearly a mermaid. Pay no attention.
No, but like, aren't all the
Yeah, they've all
the
got bloody
goblins and
shack.
shit that we're...
All the crazies have
It could be,
shackles
but you don't get a
tattooed
very
on.
good look. But you get enough of a look to think he's hiding a tattoo on that arm. I'm that observant, I notice.
No, okay. Well, okay.
If this was Ravenloft, you'd want us to take the hint.
If this was Ravenloft, you'd already be dead.
In Ravenloft, we're all dead anyway,
I've
aren't we?
survived so far.
I haven't.
Stop complaining. We're moving the trolley around just fine. Thank you.
That's right. You're alright. Bernie, we're just wheeling you around here, alright? Okay, so the dude's got a tattoo. I mean, it means he's part of a faction. It doesn't mean that he's necessarily...
Can I just ask, is the tattoo related to, say, the Skange?
Well, you don't know anything about Skange except what he's just told you, which isn't much. Well, actually, no. I'm going to let you have a intelligence roll because being a local,
Roll
you
over.
may have heard rumours of the Skange before.
I rolled 19. I've had far too much to drink.
Skange? Who are they?
That's
The
the stage.
Never
It goes
heard
stuck
of
on
them.
the table.
Jesus, that's even less.
I'm trying to.
No,
I'm trying to tell them
No
that he
one.
might be a member of
There's a
the
reason I rolled full.
stage, but I can't get anywhere because I'm just too smashed.
No, you don't even know who the Skange are. You don't have your ears that close to the ground.
I have -1 wisdom.
I don't know.
so
At least
I'm
we
just
keep
a
this
bit
guy
envious.
with us.
Yeah.
Keep him out in front. At least we know. Yeah, leave the drunken idiot there. Okay. Well,
Axel's
yes.
the name.
Axel.
La la la.
My name is
I
Will.
finally found it in here. Axel.
Right, Axel.
Oh, he's in the book, guys. He's in the book.
A-K-S-E-L.
Does he have a friend named Hammer?
Axel.
Is his surname folded?
Because he sells the use of his axe in combat. Right, okay.
This is Gaza.
He has like leather armor and a helmet. Well, not that he's wearing it in the pub, but a sword and a dagger.
In other words, he kind of looks just
He's
a
not.
generic,
He's
generic
not an
mercenary type.
especially well-equipped individual compared to you lot.
Oh, walking tank.
Yeah, well, we may need to...
Not that. Yeah, I'm assuming you're not sitting in the hostelry by the fire in full plate armor.
No.
There are some things you leave in your room.
Slowly
So,
cooking.
Axel, if we are paying
Tinfoil.
for your protection for our group, you better be able to deliver it.
No, you don't need to worry about that, mate.
Good. Fight him.
What?
I gotta fight you.
Let's do a bit of rub and dub. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who you going to take you on? Oh yeah,
No, just one round. Just show us what you got.
Oh,
Show
you
us
going
the
to
worth.
get big? We're gonna kick you.
I tell you what, Axel.
Fights like
You said 100 gold pieces. I'm willing to put 50 down now. And I'll give you another 100 when we get to Rathillion, if you can kick his ass as well, or otherwise 50 is all you get.
I'll fight all three of you at once, I will. Oh yeah.
Well, this is unexpected.
You get the feeling that things are spiraling up from control.
He's always spiraling out of control.
All right, let's give it a
I
crack.
put 2
Come on,
gold
Nick.
pieces on
Kick
him.
his
With
ass and only cost us 50 GP to take him
So,
I
away.
have
with
no
you, I
idea.
put 2
We'll
bronze.
just make
Nothing
sure-
big.
Oh, I
Just
just-
2 bronze coins on
Exactly.
him.
Just strength against strength. Just
Alright,
let him
I'll
dump
do
the crap out of him.
Well,
Oh, I didn't
we'll
know.
start
I
with
didn't-
initiative,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
I'm
we
a
won't-
religious
that's a
person, I
DC.
can't.
and we
Okay,
won't be
right.
having
My
any
apologies.
armor.
No fun.
Free.
But if
Well,
I
let's
could,
try
I
that
would.
again. Oh, I
Saxon.
should see if he's got a bonus, which
I
he
bet
does.
2 bronze coins on him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hang on.
Do you have a dexterity bonus? Because this guy does.
I got a plus 0 for his dexterity, so he's got the initiative.
He's got the initiative. Well, so far it's going his way.
See what happens. It's only going to be one round. What? He'll lose 2 hit points or something.
ever studied.
He'll lose a couple of hit points. I'm already down.
So you're
for it,
armor
otherwise
class
I'd fight
9 right now.
Yay!
Why are you going to heal?
Well, that isn't going to do
Does
it.
his hand fall off?
He takes a swing at you, but he misses.
him. Alright, now hit him. Go on.
Alright,
I fight like Yeltsin.
new
This is
round,
a
I guess.
really
Yeah.
embarrassing
You
fight.
know, let's see who can land the first
Should
one.
we just do initiative every round, or we just...
No, let's every round.
That's the first.
Well, he won.
Well, he's won. He's good at winning initiative, if nothing else.
He's dexterous.
12.
Against armor class 9, unless you don't have a dexterity bonus, but this guy does, so that's going to be interesting. Against armor class 9, that's a hit.
Yep. How much damage?
I'm going to call it D4 temporary damage, so you will repair it overnight, in other words. 4, because he's just punching the head, you know.
One.
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 Oh, man, touch me. Ooh, that's annoying. I think I hit your back. Oh, hang on.
You'll need to hit armor class 8. Armor class 8, which you have done. Hang on, let me just see, what is this?
I get +1 for strength.
I'm just going to say it's +1 because it doesn't actually say. Go for it.
Oh, I do 4 points damage.
Did it just
punch him right in the face and knock his teeth out.
You've done him damage. He's still standing, but he's not happy about it.
Oh, take your and your friends. Ooh.
So he's a bit faster than you, but when you land a punch, it definitely does some damage. He gets a 6 for initiative.
I will get the day of this round, Vic. Ooh.
That's going to be a miss.
Me. Oh, I got hit you back there. Oh, I think I hit you.
10.
Oh, I hit you. Oh, I got to hit you again. Oh, I did 2 points damage. Oh.
He's still standing. Another round.
Oh.
Well, we better make round 3 the last round, or we're going to kill
Oh,
this
yeah,
bloke.
yeah.
Oh, he got initiative again.
He's really good
Wow.
at bloody win initiative.
Oh, he missed
But he
me.
missed again.
Oh, but I missed too. Oh, perhaps we just collapse into drunken stupor at this point.
I think at this point he concedes the round. Oh, quicker than you, mate, but man, you can land a punch. Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
would have been easier if there wasn't 6 of you, but I did it. Yeah.
I'll buy a round of ale for both.
50
of them.
gold pieces it is.
50 gold pieces, and you come with us to Reskill him.
And you're buying him a round of ale for both.
Yes,
Yes, that should
yes.
be a good deal.
Yes, I deserve a round of ale after that.
Alright, so I'll take 50. There you go.
So the ale is how much?
Are you
Oh,
alright,
don't
my
worry
friend?
about
He
it.
didn't do too
We'll
much damage to
consider
you,
it.
did he?
We'll consider
No,
it part
mummy.
of the fee for the evening.
The innkeeper has been rather enjoying it, so it's on the house, obviously.
Okay.
Actually,
Alright, I'll just
gnomes are a
rub
bit
off
upset.
that.
Please don't scuff the furniture. What are you doing?
What is me, Daddy? It was the maid.
Alright, I've taken that 50
There'll be
GP.
no more of that in here.
Alright.
Okay.
Otherwise, you won't get any more cheese
Okay, I want more cheese.
Definitely not the good stuff.
and the
I
butter.
thought we already sated ourselves on gnome cheese.
That sounds like some sort of horrifying euphemism, but anyway.
It does.
Okay.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, so presumably you sleep the night peacefully, and in the morning you are ready to set off. And
Oh, the guy behind the bar would have been a gnome.
yes, that's why you need a stool.
What's your point?
He had a normal voice.
Oh, yeah, fair.
What?
You didn't do a funny
He didn't-
accent
he
for
did
the
that.
man
There's more
behind
than
the
one of
bar.
them.
Yeah,
No, one of them has
There's
a
5 of them. They all have a different accent.
And one of them has a
Exactly.
normal voice.
One of them has a normal voice.
That's right.
Well, normally.
Well, behind the bar,
Yeah.
there's an elevated level, so the gnomes can step up on it and serve
Perfect.
people.
Perfect.
It's a rampart.
Yes,
Jeez.
it's like a step.
Instead of being a rampart for violence, it's a rampart for serving drinks.
I've made all of this up, but I'm enjoying myself. I mean, there are 5 gnomes at the ferry, but that's pretty much it. I made everything else up.
Gnomes at the ferry.
Hence your comment about the
Apparently, one of them's called Nigel. I know that.
Which one will be Nigel?
All right. Well,
Right, take us across.
Axel's ready to go.
Oh, we're ready, Axel.
Not looking too much worse for wear
That'd
than
be
last.
fine. He's had
Alright.
a couple of drinks.
I
He'll be
just see
alright.
him as a total biker at this point.
Well, he kind of is. Alright, so a day's travel will get you to Riflian.
Riflian. Excellent.
Riflian!
Mark
That's
off
a
a day.
Oh,
The
And what
person
day is
who's
it?
marking off days will mark off a day.
there you go. We didn't even spend that 50 GP after all. Nothing happened. But it probably didn't happen because we had Axel with us.
That's true.
Everything
Actually,
else is
on the way, I've
too-
forgotten an encounter, but it's alright, we have it on the way
Axel
now.
bite on the way.
Eternal
Damage.
injury.
Eternal
Yes,
injury.
Doctor,
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Bled internally.
Yes.
Now we will have an encounter because you spoke too soon.
Dimitri, you killed.
Oh, immediately after crossing the ferry.
Yes. God, we're going to go back.
Oh,
In
no.
time.
Actually, no, fuck it, we don't need this encounter, it's fine.
Oh, it was
You
going to
could
be
just,
the
you could
best.
just tell us what it
It
was.
was going to be the best encounter. Was it more
No.
goblins?
No.
It's trying to steal our
It's not,
horses?
it's more or less telling you similar things to what this idiot Axel just told you, so don't worry about it.
Right.
Bunch of hairy idiots with hidden tattoos sleep out trying to leave us of our money and we kill them.
No, it's not a fighting encounter at all.
Right.
It's just It's a thing. Never, don't worry.
It's a bunch of other axles trying to get free money.
As you leave, there's a caravan coming the other way. Go, oh no, we're gone now. Bye. We're not encountering this caravan. Bye bye.
Okay.
All right, time for some.
Sit down.
And encounter it.
Allah is merciful.
Sorry, where?
Did you deduct the 50 gold
I have
coins
the 200 and the 50. I have
for
deducted.
Axel, please?
Yes, I have already. I've deducted.
He
70.
seems quite pleased with his payday.
Well, next time he goes for a swim, he'll drown because of the weight of his.
You know why he looks pleased with his payday?
Because it's an outrageous amount of money to spend.
Firstly, it was an outrageous amount of money. Secondly, he's realising that if he hadn't have taken that, he'd have probably ended up, and considering what this dude could do with bare fists,
and no brain,
the chance of him surviving the encounter wasn't.
On the far bank of the Windrush River,
Yep.
Chaturga River, Windrush, just
Right.
in case that
Yep.
matters.
Okay.
Enfolded by the Radleb Woods
No wonder the names are weird. They're elves.
lies the elvish village of Rithlian.
Beautiful.
Just casting off from the Ketty, from blah, blah, blah.
English. Or Elvish, whichever one you wish.
Just casting off from the jetty is a magnificent vessel, almost 50 feet long. As it moves out into the river, its sail unfurls, revealing a rearing unicorn blazoned upon it.
Does it have Kate Blanchett on it?
At the
That's
head
what I
of the
was thinking.
ship stands an elf, dressed in dazzling armour and a surcoat that also bears the rampant unicorn device.
Oh Jesus! It's She-Ra, Princess of Power time.
Perfect.
Soon the wind catches the sail and the vessel glides down the river
We wait.
towards Kelven.
Tell me, do you know why boats float and churches do not?
Because they're made of
Ducks.
rocks.
Because boats are.
I wave. Does she wave back? Does I wave?
It's a
Thought
guy,
it
you weirdo.
Well,
God.
gender isn't actually specified. It just says an elf. So
yeah,
we
just
could
an elf.
say
Don't assume their gender.
we could say it's a lady elf if we want.
Maybe they don't
Let's
have
say it
gender.
is.
They're elves after
She has
all.
flowing golden hair.
Oh, I bet she's stunning.
Yes.
She'll
Well,
love
anyway,
me at Charisma 5.
anyway, she's gone now.
No, she's not all that impressive. She doesn't have a beard at all.
Now you're on that side of the river, not the side that the village is in. But I'll
Wow.
show you that.
They're
You
not
still
gonna-
have a river to cross.
They're not going to let us cross. We're too
Do we
ugly.
take
There's a
the
small jetty and a brass bell hanging from a post.
Oh. It's too late.
Oh,
He's
we
already
gotta
done
get-
it. He's already done it. He's already done it. I was thinking, lad, do we touch the bell or not? But it's too late.
Yeah, we do, apparently.
Okay, leave the bell alone now. Let's wait and see what happens. Freaking
The boat!
It's
The
like
boat,
a
boss!
feeding
The
bell.
boat!
Well, you weren't this much of an idiot before. What's happened?
I'm
You got
playing my
punched in the head.
charisma, if not my intelligence.
Okay,
But
right.
my wisdom's definitely -1.
Oh,
What's your
my goodness.
intelligence?
We've pretty much got the same sort of stuff. Mine's 10.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 10. But no, it's 9.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 12 intelligence.
Which is
and I
Right,
think
Dave,
this guy's an
we've rung the
idiot.
bell.
Which is the low end of
My
average.
wisdom is 6 and my charisma is 5.
Anyway, ferryman arrives, pulling a ferry thing across.
Is he an elf?
Actually, it must be on a rope or something.
Is
or
he a
chain.
ferry elf?
Must be on a chain, surely.
The elf is on a
Because we're going to
chain.
have to get all these fucking horses across.
Yes.
So it's probably a ferry in
Bloody
the
big
traditional
ferry.
sense of the ferry.
Got all these horses, and the ferryman looks at us and goes, I hate Mondays.
It's the boat of Charon. We have to transport them one at a time.
He's- It's an elf. Just
It's
in case.
an elf.
The ferryman is a fairy elf.
Is he a
Right.
common elf or a beautiful
Very
elf?
They're all beautiful.
A fairy elf.
Compared to us.
Fairy elf.
Everybody's beautiful compared to us.
What the hell's a fairy elf?
He's
An elf
a very
that
fairy.
operates a ferry.
Instead of a ferry
Not
man.
a fairy elf.
Instead of
Or
a
a
ferry
fairy
man, a
A
fairy
very
elf.
furry
No,
fairy
hold on,
elf
Very,
hold on.
very
In this
fairy elf.
edition,
that has the bruises.
elves
and
and wolves are
And he's
fast.
cross.
Now you're
He's a
telling
furious
us
furry.
of genders. I'm not happy with this
I'm
inconsistency.
not saying anything about gender.
Oh
But
my
I'm thinking-
god!
I was thinking a fairy
Transgender
fairy would work.
Juno.
Actually, I
anyways.
am. If it's a fairy man, then it's a male elf, which is not that surprising. There's at least a 50-50 chance of that happening.
Is it very deep, this one?
Sorry?
The elf is
Water
not.
deep?
Ah,
No, you just
far
wanna
too
walk
deep
it.
to cross while wearing full armour with 24
Oh, that'd be so
horses.
cool if we could just walk across right by him.
Given this magnificent 50-foot long boat just went past. I think it might be a fairly substantial body of water.
Was that the heat you were dropping us?
Yes. We shall make arrangements to transport the horses across.
It's 1 gold piece per character and 2 per horse.
Damn it.
So it's
That's
48
mathematics.
gold pieces for the horse, plus however many people there are, and I can't count.
Excellent.
And Axel is included in. Well, you have to pay Axel's expenses.
Yes.
What
That's
if you,
7.
we're at the place? We don't
No,
need anything else.
town's on the other side of the river. It's not on this
he's got
side.
his horses
To
across
be
the
fair, Dave,
river.
he did say that. You just weren't listening.
Otherwise, we'll get attacked by
48
shrimp
plus
or
5 is
something.
basically 55.
Mr. Stroud, you need to
Do you
listen.
want to run
The
up
horse-
and
One,
steal
two,
the other
three,
elf?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 of you. There's 48. Yes,
That's 14
50.
doobie bits.
Saxon did correct arithmetic. It's
Which
50,
is terrifying because I'm math challenged.
55 gold pieces.
Could we
Do
sell
you think
for
the
50?
horses would be fast enough to catch up with the handsome
Are
elf?
you doing the negotiations, David
Yeah.
Stroud?
Is it?
And then we go on
Like,
to
50 seems to be a reasonable price for so many people. That's a good day for you.
Are you
I
rolling?
suggest it should be
Lee?
100.
I will roll on what?
If we
sir?
catch up with the big boat
Wisdom,
and we
intelligence,
Charisma.
I'd say.
charisma.
we
Ah,
steal the big boat,
your
You're
stuff.
not
whatever
going to
you
catch
roll.
up with the big boat.
What? No, we're not catching up to the big boat.
You're
Oh,
going to fight the entire Elven Guard.
What the hell are we
What
going to do? We'll
Jesus.
catch up with the big
What should
boat.
I-
find anyone.
Hey,
what should I roll on,
guys,
Dave?
build the water.
Charisma,
yeah.
you idiot.
I just gently hand over a little piece of raw meat.
I got to get under my charisma, don't I?
Yes.
I have to get under 5.
Well
Yes.
done.
Go.
One! 2 ones in a row.
So what were you negotiating instead of
You should have 50.
rounded down to 50?
Yeah, round it down for us. I've rolled a 1.
Face.
Which is a fixed rate, sir. But
But
if you are hard pressed for cash, I think we could accept 50 gold pieces.
I bow very low.
Would it
Thank
be
you.
easy if
It's
I
like a
challenge you to
elaborate
fisty
bow.
whist?
While we're
Try to
here,
make sure he doesn't see the gold
Yeah,
bag.
While
before
we're
the
talking-
5,000 gold pieces fall to the floor.
while we're talking,
Yes, we are.
I
sir.
could not help but notice
Yes.
your glorious white horses, which of course are the symbol of our tribe, we the Kalari elves.
I thought it was unicorns.
We bring them to you.
And unicorns. Now be
We're
quiet.
selling them, aren't we?
I don't know who we selling
The
them
grown
to.
ups is
To the Kalari elves.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, we plan on
Of this
selling
is
them.
of whom this is one.
This is the Calarials or the Riflarials?
Are we selling all
The
the
town
horses
is
here?
Rifflian
Riflian,
is
home
the-
of the Kalari
Do
elves.
Or
try
is this
to
where
keep
they
up.
go, oh, we'll only take 3?
Are they Irish?
No,
We'll shoot them
you are
and see them
confusing
right
us
in
with the
front
Vialian elves, which
Well,
is there on that side.
Take some
But
more?
I thought they were Italian.
Oh my goodness.
Stop it.
Yes, we have come to
I
sell.
was only in Milan for a season, I'll have you
Jesus,
know.
he's distracted. We've come to sell these beautiful horses that we have kept at our own expense so well and
Hang on,
well
shouldn't they
fed
die
and
with our
looking
friend be so
beautiful.
Probably talking to the wrong guy.
Now, I only want one horse, of course, for I'm only one elf.
But surely more people in this city.
Oh, absolutely, when
Right.
you cross. But if you were interested, I would give you an offer of perhaps 150 gold pieces
For one horse.
for one.
That's going to cost us to stable and
That-
stay at that
that's
hotel and eat
good.
the finest
That's
of
good.
cheeses.
That is probably good.
Okay, there is a-
he
Also,
now
are these
policing
our
us? Are they
horses
worth?
I forgot Stefan is with you and you should pay his fare as well. but anyway, don't worry.
Yeah, we negotiated around 50.
They are Stefan's horses.
What does
Then
Stefan...
why are you selling them?
Well, Stefan can speak for you as well.
Well, no, he's just offered. I haven't sold
Speaking
anything.
of Stefan, I have his stats here.
What does Stefan say?
If I can find
These are
his
my
stats.
horses.
He's on the
Please
next
don't.
page. There he is.
For a horse.
Apparently
The
he's
question is,
miscellaneous.
do we actually have... Does he actually
Stefan
have a
is
contract?
miscellaneous.
Yes, we have a contract with
Well, no, I'm just saying for him, because this idiot's offering to pay 150 gold pieces.
That's
But
not
maybe
very
they
much.
maybe they were 300 apiece
It costs
after across the
$250
river.
to stay at the hotel.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
of
but that
us.
was
Oh,
to
that's
keep
true.
all your horses and all of you, and
Okay, fair enough.
and
That's
the
for all of us to
and the
stay.
gnomes are notoriously greedy.
Okay, fair enough.
And we got fleeced by the gnomes. We
You
knew that.
gave that Excel guy. Excel.
50 guys.
Oh, you didn't get as fleeced by the gnomes as you got
250
fleeced by
gold
Axel.
Fair.
Yeah,
We've
but
made
I
500
suggested
gold
10.
pieces just getting
Even that was probably excessive.
But at least
Come
you
on.
got to beat the Axel in the
Yeah,
head a
come
couple
on.
of times.
It cost us 50 GP to beat the crap out of him. That was funny.
Maybe can we ask what's his name? How much these are worth before we sell his?
Well, why is he going to tell
Probably
us?
a
He's
good
going to
idea.
tell us they're worth 150 each, isn't he? Why would he? Oh, you're talking to Stefan.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh, God.
Let's ask.
Let's ask Stefan then. Good
They
idea,
are,
Ruben.
they
Go.
are after all
Stefan, if
useful.
you were to sell
Yeah.
your horses,
One horse.
how much would you sell them for?
He thinks it's a fair price. That he was going to sell them, well, as a batch, principally to Prestel, who's a trader in town. But she's well known for her shrewdness and hard bargaining. He thinks we'd be lucky to get 150 each for them from Prestel.
Okay, so we'll sell this guy for one.
Well, what about we negotiate getting everybody across, and then he could have his choice of.
And then we can haggle to talk him down to 50.
No, let's not. But what do you think? We'll go. We will negotiate price and your pick of these fine 24 horses once we are safely across.
Certainly,
For 50
we should
gold
get
pieces.
on aboard.
Yes.
Although it'll take 2 trips to get all these horses across.
We're going to get
Sure.
shot by the street.
Yes. All right. I will wait on this side while
Yeah, no
some
worries.
of the others cross. Good luck.
Shrimp masters.
I believe I have a map of Riflian, so
Wait
that's
for
fine.
him to give you halfway across. But I'll be
Well,
on this
oh,
side.
Pushes you off the ferry.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't have it in
Yeah,
here.
you. I'll send you, Rubber Dub. You can sort him out. He's only 400 years old and has like probably
I'm a walking.
18 and everything.
I'm walking tank with a bastard sword.
There's no bastard swords in the red box.
Okay, it's a long sword.
The red box.
Don't tell me it's not a long sword.
You don't get bastard swords till the companion set.
God. Companion.
It's true. It's canon.
It's
Companion. The companion set can set you right.
Sorry, give me a sec. I'm looking for. Not that it matters enormously, but I do have a map of Riflian, so we might as well have it up on the screen. Hey, it'll be nice for, if for nothing else, it'll be nice for atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving
I
it.
know what you're saying, mate.
We're thinking.
Because I love all the artwork in this module. It's all
It's,
great.
it's beautiful.
There we go. Lovely Riflian.
Oh, they're all little houses. And there's a pavilion, or possibly a gazebo.
I was going to say
Oh, yeah, there's a gazebo.
a rotunda. But yes,
There's
it
a
must be
gazebo.
it's a gazebo lurking in the forest.
There's a gazebo. I just realised I kind of wanted Ray to be here, but never mind. We'll just do it anyway.
There's a well. There's an R2 building.
There's buildings called R2 and R3. I don't know where R1 went. It's on another map, apparently.
They lifted in Revan.
Which one? Which one's R1? Oh, R1's actually the ferry, but for some reason it's not labelled on the map.
We've overcome the first of our 3 obstacles.
The first of the 3 encounters in Riflian, yes. Anyway, yes, you get across. He takes his pick of horses, and assuming everything goes according to plan, then that's one less horse.
We do not murder him.
So we're now going to sell
transactions.
23
So now you have
horses.
23 horses and 150 gold pieces. Remembering that half of that goes back to the clans. That's the clan's money at Sukiski.
Yes.
So you can therefore add 75 gold pieces to your stash and subtract 1 horse.
Okay. So hang on, he only bought it for 75 gold pieces?
No, that's half of it goes to us and half of it goes to the NPC.
Oh,
so
okay.
we only really need to record the half that goes
Therefore,
to us.
we don't need to record the rest
Otherwise
of
it
it.
gets confusing.
Exactly. But also, I just remembered that another member of the clan is with you, which I keep forgetting about,
And
who's
we
going to
have-
take the money back to Sukiskin with them. I can't even remember their name. I think...
Piotr?
No, it's not Piotr. It is, I think, Taras, I think. I
We
think
now
it's
have
Taras.
23 horses to sell.
Who is Piotr's son,
So we're 25 to begin with.
No, we have 24.
who's a young man.
23 horses to sell now.
Yes, 23 horses. Okay, so you're now on the other side. Richmond. As you can see, the road goes north to Threshold and south to Kelvin. Yeah, this is where you are. Now, I can just point out the major features of the town. R2 is the Silver Swan Inn.
Mm-hmm.
R3 is Prestel's trading post. Okay. Where you're most likely to...
Be fleeced?
You're most likely to sell the horses.
Right. So, yeah, to be fleeced.
And...
There's a cuckoo clock in the centre of town.
What?
In between R2 and R3, there's a cuckoo clock.
Oh, yes, it kind of does look like a cuckoo clock. It kind of does, doesn't it? Anyway, yes, those are the key features, at least for now. Axel goes, right, if you need me, I'll be in the Silver Swan Inn. See you later.
Knocking down his paycheck.
Where are you guys off to?
Well, do we actually... Okay, so we suppose we need to go to Prestel's, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
To sell these fine nags.
As you're gathering your horses near the landing point,
We're going to get gimped in the middle of town. It's a Tim Harris adventure.
6 elves gather round looking at your
God,
horses.
here we go.
Ooh, these are lovely white horses.
Aren't they?
Oh, they're weirdos.
They're for sale if you want them.
400 gold pieces each.
What are you offering?
Channeling my inner Kenobi.
Considering everyone else is an ugly thug, I'm going to try and hand it.
Go.
With a
Is
look
he
at...
actually owner? What's his face? What's his charisma?
Well, actually, that's a good question.
Well, Stefan,
Yes.
I want you to do the role playing, not some rando NPC.
That
Tell him if. Tell them
Although he
if
does
only-
have a charisma of 15.
Well, there you go.
Come on, you can roll
So
it.
if you want me
On
to...
a meta
Jono,
level,
just tell him, like, if you surely, but you would not be able to afford such fine.
Yeah, that's right. I'm willing to...
may I suggest he actually doesn't play his character, he plays Stefan. And makes use
okay.
of that 15 charisma.
Alright,
Okay.
just this one.
That's so gamey.
Yes,
That
it
is very
is.
gamey.
It didn't matter because I got 3 anyway, so it would have
Okay.
been...
No, go with your character. Let's leave
Isn't
Stefan
free
alone.
good? Because he has to
Yeah.
roll
Yeah, no,
dice.
that's what I was saying. Either
It
way...
does work
It doesn't
whether he's
matter
playing
who
his
did
character.
the
Yeah,
negotiation.
Jono, tell them they can't afford it. They can't possibly afford these.
They're absolutely magnificent horses, but I would be very surprised if such as you could afford them. They are.
Really?
They are at least 400 gold pieces apiece.
Nice. This is what we
What?
want to go with.
Spy
They're
reaction.
whispering amongst each other. 400? Are they unicorns?
Yeah.
Unicorns!
They're
I think we
very,
should have put those fake domes.
they're very lovely and definitely symbols of our tribe, and I would want very much to own one, but 400 gold pieces seems most incredibly rich for such
Well, what would you say such a horse was worth?
magnificent horses.
Unicorns!
Oh, I would say perhaps, I'm going to make a roll for all the elves. Oh, and I'd say around maybe 100 gold pieces seems reasonable.
Let's laugh and walk away.
pieces.
We'll be old then. You're not serious to buy these.
We'll take them to what's her name?
Prestel.
We'll take them to Prestel then.
And you can buy them
get
from
a,
her
She'll
and
get a
take your
decent
chances.
price for us.
Yes.
You buy them off her for much more.
One of the elves goes, Prestel? Ha!
Maybe we shouldn't have mentioned that. Now it knows we're going to get fleeced.
All right, where are we?
I tell you what.
Yeah, but he does know Presto will charge him a
So
lot.
I'll, 250. All right. I might be willing to offer 250.
Who are we talking to?
The others.
The other.
Oh, the rando elves.
The rando elves.
Rando elves.
150, you say?
250.
250.
Rando
Look at them! So far from so far away.
Rando.
Look up there, they are immaculate.
Charisma again?
Yeah, yeah.
250. Yep, well, if I'm using... Actually, no, that's either way, I still...
Using yourself.
Using myself, I equal my number. Is that okay, or is that bad?
Well, how about 200?
How many does he want at 200?
Yes, that's a good question.
Apparently we're talking to an elf at the moment.
Yeah, but like his friends are interested as well. We could do
Let's
the same.
say, for the sake of argument, you could get rid of 3 at 200 each.
I look over at Stefan and see if he's okay with that. Yep. My good sir, you have a deal.
Have a deal.
Alright, so that's
Alright,
150
minus
for
two,
you
20
guys,
horses
minus 3
left.
horses, 20.
Oh, the fucking bookwork is... I'm not even being employed as an accountant for the group, but apparently I am. And we've just made...
I have to look after the
Well,
days.
altogether 750, but we're only getting half of that. So what?
So we got 350 more.
75?
Not bad though.
We're getting 375.
Alright,
Okay.
you're now...
No, we sold them for 200 each.
No, 200 each.
So
Also, you said
600 half.
250.
So we get 300.
No, they knocked me down another 50.
Oh, okay.
By the time you've arrived at Prestel,
So we get 300.
Prestel the trader,
Yep.
you're
You have no horses.
she's already standing in front of the place because she's already heard that there's...
Crazy.
Good nags are available. Yeah.
And the horses are getting less and less as we get closer to her.
Well, we've got 20 now.
Now, this is a pretty substantial trading post. You can get all sorts of things here, including weapons and armour and stuff like that if you need it.
Do we?
Do we have these white horses, or do we have these white horses and horses we're riding?
You
Yep.
don't have horses additional to, other than the pony whose name is...
Have we? So we've walked them, or we've ridden them?
I'd say you rode them and led the rest.
But kept very good care of
Do
them.
we want to keep horses?
No.
I'm going to suggest not at the moment, in terms of what happens next.
Oh, that's concerning.
Because
it's
when
just
we're
going
dead, we won't need horses.
in terms of travelling...
where you're going.
No,
In terms of
Are you
travelling...
interested in pine?
In terms of travelling to Threshold,
Yes.
in terms of
In
travelling...
terms of travelling to Threshold,
Yeah.
The main route recommended in the module is by boat, so it would be better if you didn't
I
have
thought the Wicked Witch of the North was going to suddenly appear on a roof and go, ha ha! And all our ponies explode. Just
But-
after we sold them.
But north of Threshold, on the way to the Golden City, perhaps horses might come in handy, but you could always acquire some in Threshold.
I know, we could buy some.
Yeah.
Some nags and not these.
let's face it. It's not like we're short. If we can get a really good horse for 200 gold pieces,
And hopefully they won't end up being goblin food on
yeah, that's right.
them.
Anyway,
what is it at the moment?
Prestel,
Flower
so
when's tax due?
Prestel knows about the horses coming
You
in.
can put in a return.
Can I try something with her?
Oh god.
That'd probably be
What?
Frymont.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just going to say to her, we've got these horses for you, ma'am, but you better be quick. They're selling. You know what? They're selling at about.
Give yourself another roll, mate.
They're selling at about
jeez.
250 gold pieces each. 17. My luck just ran out.
Yeah, it's well, you know.
Well, let's have a look at them then.
Oh,
What I mean? 250 each. We've been.
I
looking for them.
could stand next to the horses and make them look even more beautiful.
True.
I've heard that Lushad has kept a special interest in these horses.
True. Sorry,
This is
true.
And they have been on quite a journey.
He's the muse.
And
he's
his
the
personal
centaur.
care as well.
Mhm.
They're looking in decent shape.
Decent.
One could say they were
Decent,
better.
madam.
Decent shape, given,
Decent.
given the
Immaculate.
given the trials and tribulations these poor creatures have been on lately.
Well,
Trials and tribulations? I don't think so.
speaking of Lorshad, he asked one of the horses what care we have provided and was nothing but the best from the horse's mouth.
Here you go.
Oh wow, let's see if I can convince her.
I
This is
might
another
even, I
charisma
might
roll.
even give you a bonus on that one.
I'm going to need a big one, I think.
How the character thinks he sounds and how he actually sounds.
Oh, okay, so my charisma is 5, and I've...
5!
Yes, and I've rolled an
You're
8.
barely capable of human speech.
Like I
No,
said,
surely that's intelligence.
This
This is not how. This is just how I look.
Well,
With the visor down, I look much better.
No, charisma is people misinterpret.
Oh,
Chris.
Chris, as in, you know, how...
Where's your personality? It's not what you look like.
Exactly. I am very intelligent.
Do I have to put my adjustment into that as well?
No, I'm going to accept that as a bear pass, given I gave you.
It's a bear pass.
I know, it's better than a panda pass.
Well, given that also, you know, it's a lot of horses to buy in one go. So I think I can offer you 120 gold pieces each.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Look,
This is the point where Stefan should stand forward and start.
That's not a bad starting point, you know? Because I think that's, you know, a fair
starting
kind of
jumping
rounded offer, but you know, if we just parade these horses
Is this
up and
Charisma
down,
5 talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
up and down,
I feel the urge to
No,
go on
mate.
a promenade around the village.
They're not unicorns, you know.
At this point, Stefan.
A unicorn would fetch it considerably.
Oh, it would.
Wouldn't
If you could catch
Stefan
one.
want the most possible?
Yes.
Yeah, Stefan.
He
wants
doesn't
more.
Stefan
But
would.
why is he being really quiet behind him?
He doesn't want fleece.
Go on, speak for Stefan.
Stefan
No,
walks out to try and
Stefan, come
rescue
on.
the situation.
No, it's like that, right? Come on.
But he gets an 18.
Okay, let's just go
Oh,
with the
God.
price offered.
120. Surely we can bump it to 150.
Actually, Stefan actually negotiates
150.
120 each, and he's after a suit of fine chainmail.
Oh,
nicely
is
done.
To the deal.
Well,
160 each for us, that's fine.
Yeah, but
60
what have I
out of
done?
Well, I mean, put it this way, it's a
My
windfall entirely for us, but that's not the
Yeah.
point. We're trying. So
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
that's what they're going for. Okay, well, Stefan's horses. So
Yeah. You fleeced those 3 elves before. They paid way too much
Oh,
for those
cool.
horses.
we're not arguing.
Yeah, we're in Vinso bombs.
But does he get his scout his
You know what
fine
we
mail?
need to get? You know
What?
what we need to get? Elves, they make those fucking magical weapons. Maybe we get a magical sword, like a +1 sword or something.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Come on, they must make something beautiful.
Anyway, have we done the
Okay,
deal? Have you-
Yeah, well, I can't see us getting
20 times 60, whatever that adds up to, because I can't do sums.
20
That
times
is
60.
$200.
$1,200 gold.
I don't think
pieces.
these are that type of elves.
Yeah, they are.
No, they do things
Yeah,
like
they
EPs or seduction or something.
And one suit of
So we get-
and one
we get
shirt of
1,000.
chainmail, but that goes to Stefan. So
Well, he can bloody buy his own chainmail, so I'm going to have our money.
So, can I ask, this being a major trading post,
What's 50%?
what's on offer for? Is there some
So
place?
It's not a major
we got
trading
1,200
post,
GP.
but-
Did I hear that right?
And 900 iron rings.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
in terms of Prestel's trading post,
Yeah, it's a trading post. We should be able to get a sword.
ordinary equipment like swords
Yeah.
and some armor and bits and pieces, usually of good make because it's elven, mostly of elven construction.
Come on, a nice sword.
He's so desperate. Give him a magic
But Prestel does say, well, if you're actually interested in something a little more esoteric, shall we say,
Definitely.
of a magical nature.
Yes.
murder knife.
Where could I acquire such a beautiful elvish made weapon?
Well, then
Murder
you
knife.
just need to travel just beyond.
The gazebo of death.
Oh God!
No! Help us!
Help
It's
The
all
girl just disappeared.
I don't want to
Zero
go
got
anymore.
us. We died hideously.
I can see nothing. There's
What,
nothing to see.
what incredible timing!
I'm blind. Oh right, here we go. Yes. Yes.
What is this thing? We'll
Gazebo.
just call it our monument.
Yes.
Dwells the dwelling of our seer, oldest member of our clan,
Does he eat mulberry bushes?
a master of magical arts,
Oh, mulberry. The
and a
magic
collector of interesting items.
A teller of
Definitely
stories, a
has
singer of
a
songs.
+1 sword.
He should be easy to overcome and take his stuff.
I'm not going to take his stuff. I'm going to buy it out of my own cut.
Massive amount of money.
My own cut, and since I own the party stash at the moment, all of it's mine.
Since I have the party stash.
I'll just, I'm sounding very Judas-like actually.
I've
I've
got-
got all the money, so therefore I'm going to spend it out. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, madam. I appreciate
He's a
your
peculiar
time.
individual and must be approached carefully.
How would you suggest
Obliquely.
I approach him? to gain his
Oh,
favour.
oh, don yourself a garland.
Shut up. Shut up.
His much interest in gems, perhaps that would.
Some gems.
I was
we have
close.
some gems.
It just so happens.
Gems. We have 600 GP in gems.
We call him the Kalari,
The Kalari.
for he's the eldest of our.
The Kalari.
He's a fruit lad.
Do not anger him, or he shall sick your gazebo.
Do not
He's
anger
You
on
should
you.
always address him with the utmost respect.
Absolutely.
Hey, fruit
Question:
lad.
Are we
What's a magic?
Are we getting? Is what's the name having a go at us just for fun or like?
I assume she's
Think about
serious
it.
about it.
I think she's actually being serious.
Okay, right, that's fine.
It's not exactly
The
sort of
Kalari.
advice that would backfire.
Okay.
Unless it dresses up like a total fruit cake.
I've kind of made this bit up, but I kind of wanted there to be a place you could go in Rivlian to get, or at least deal with magical items, because the wizard has a couple of magical items and he doesn't know what they are. And it would be nice if someone could identify them for
But
you.
we don't have the wizard with us.
Well,
Maybe
you
it's your
do
turn
in
for him.
spirit, if not in physicality. Someone will have to be the wizard for us tonight.
Oh,
Let's,
it will be.
yeah, let's just agree that providing we don't do anything collectively stupid, which will be decided by the GM, that we all put in ideas for how the wizard should be done, and Urban gets the last say.
Wizard should be done.
Should be handled, played.
At this hour,
Thumb
he
screws!
at this hour he should be
Would be most vulnerable.
Kick him the vulnerables.
he should be conducting his evening tea ceremony, and can be found in front of his, at the entrance
Then the
to,
door
his,
gets kicked open.
to his cottage.
Right, okay. Right.
And I think would probably be amenable to negotiation. I wish you well.
So he enjoys tea.
Contemplate the
Oh, he
rose
has
rose
tea.
petal.
He has tea. don't
Should we
he?
bring him some tea? Like, there's got to be some place in town I can buy tea and we could.
Oh, he's very particular about that.
So let's not do it. We'll
Just,
get one bloody tea.
just cover yourself in gem dust and pirouette into his house.
So,
Yes,
so I
yeah.
assume you're doing
Yeah,
this before,
You're
before,
saying he's
before the
overcome
sun
him
sets.
with money.
So head down. There's the monument.
Yep.
And then there's a path just leading off into the
Yep.
forest beyond.
All right.
What does his house look like?
So you don't have to go very
He
far.
has duck feet.
And it's actually a tree house. So it's
With duck feet.
up in the tree. In
Right.
fact, most Kalari elves. This is effectively a trading town.
Oh, it's
the
all a
clan
facade.
the clan mostly lives in the forest, but they have this town for interactions with the
Yep.
So
the non-elves.
So it's like a Wild West adventure park. ye
For elves.
oldie village for tourists.
Anyway, the Kalari dwells in a traditional dwelling, but at the moment he's sitting in a clearing in front of. There's like a ladder leading up, and he's sitting at a table with a giant pot and a cup.
When they get too old to climb, they know it's time to die.
And he has a long
Oh,
beard,
right.
which is rather unusual for an elf.
Right.
Long wispy beard. Wispy, not
Elves don't
bushy.
have beards. Oh,
Wispy
you've ruined
beard.
everything. God, you people are bigots. Wokeness everywhere.
I say, the Kalari wish to speak. And once again, I bow
Only dwarf
very
women
low.
have beards.
Welcome. Welcome to my glade.
Thank you. The tea smells amazing.
Oh, you think so?
I do.
I have brewed it specially from specially selected mosses.
I thought you were about to say he's cleaning his socks.
It is most invigorating. Would you care for a cup?
My doctor says I can't.
I would. But first, let me check my constitution. Yes, I think I will.
Yes,
will
according
have
to subsection 7, paragraph 3, my constitution allows me to drink.
I
Yeah,
see
not
amongst you
very
you
good.
have a practitioner in the magical arts.
We do.
But he's not saying much at the moment. He's taken a vow of silence.
Someone's going to have to stand in
Urban?
for rain.
He's in Singapore Nation.
Would
the moment.
they also like a cup of my mossy tea?
I could not speak to the rest of them, but I will try some.
And then he does this to hydrogenate it. Sorry, to oxygenate it.
Right.
You know how you do
Yeah,
that?
Yes.
it's very beautiful,
And
beautiful.
then he puts it out.
Oh, thank you.
They're in quite simple little...
Does it actually smell good, or is he just buttering it?
I
It smells
smell-
earthy.
Okay, I take a sip.
None.
It's okay.
It's
It's sort of...
Doesn't poison me.
No.
My poison is 10.
No,
Can Shazad guess what's in it?
if you were inclined to contemplation, you
That's
might
actually a
feel
really
it
good idea.
useful.
Can
Beetle
Shazad guess
done.
what's in it? He's got very high intelligence.
He's got a
Let
very
him have a
good
go,
idea.
let him have a go.
Roll for it. Roll for it.
I would be disappointed
You're
if
gonna
get
you
it.
did not
Bang
have a
on.
high intelligence.
You think it would probably aid in meditative efforts?
Oh, well, I would say.
Excellent. Yes, indeed, that is what I brewed it for. Now, what brings you to see the Kalari?
But, Clary, we first of all need your wisdom
Yes.
from these items that we have acquired
Items I'm always interested in.
that are on
Interesting
Ray's
items.
character sheet.
What items do you have?
And we found these things.
Oh, I've accidentally dropped a gemstone.
Is that yours?
Now, yes, exactly. My services are not free. What would
Right.
you give in exchange? Other than your esteemed company, of course.
Oh, we seem to have dropped
One
another
gold
large gemstone.
Well, one gold piece, we can't insult him. We need to.
Oh,
Two gold pieces.
oh, what's this ebony box I see? What is it?
Yes? What? Yes, what is it?
He's quite excitable
Where-
for a strange little old elf.
He's got a box. We found some kind of box.
Is that the box we found?
Yeah,
And it's
but
got
what's
it's
in
got
tower
the
with
magical
the
needle.
and
It's had
thread?
a
That's the needle you use to
magical
make the
needle
map.
and thread.
Yeah. Don't we need that?
Yeah, we do. We're not going to sell it to him. We just want to know what it is and what it does.
Probably
It
selling
looks
that-
like the works of the ancient ones.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with that particular.
As does his scroll case. Look at the carvings upon it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Look at the regularity.
It's amazing.
So what are you seeing?
Yes. Tell us more.
Tell us more.
Don't we have to give him something?
Probably in a moment.
My magical services are not free.
Oh, no. What?
How much would it
Yeah.
cost for
It's
you
a
to tell us
scroll
what
case.
the
Does it have a
scroll-
scroll in it?
I
perhaps?
imagine
Yes, it does.
does for you to interpret the
Yes,
scroll
would you-
for it.
how
Is
much?
it one of those things where if he read it, like then it would be gone because he would take the...
Well, I would
Yeah.
have to inspect it before I knew this. Yeah, well, to read it is like an act. You can look at a scroll
Okay.
and
But not
Determine
like read it
its-
out.
How much did this
Purpose.
cost us?
How much? Yes.
what,
Knowing that you...
what have you got to offer?
10 gold pieces.
Don't fuck me.
To
now.
start.
Well, then tell us how many gold pieces
Where's
you
your
want.
fucking gems? What kind of gems you got? Get your
Ray
fucking
doesn't
gems
have
out.
any gems.
No, we've got...
For some reason, we immediately like this guy.
He wants gems. Sparkly diamonds.
I pull out... We've got 600 GP in gems.
Yeah.
Alright, I pull out one of our gems, which
And
I
just
have,
say, it's got friends.
I have valued at... Do I
have
now
this gem
try
that's
and-
worth 100 gold pieces.
What that means we have 6 gems.
Yeah, but we have 10 gems.
He's got other
Two,
gems.
what,
He's got
500,
other gems.
two
He'd be holding
200,
out on
two
us.
500. So I've got this gem worth 100 gold pieces. Would you like that?
I will tell you about this box in exchange for that gem.
The box? No, I want to know what's in the...
No, the scroll.
Oh,
Ray
the
wants to know
scroll.
the
Well,
scroll.
I want a more interesting gem
Oh
than this
my god.
trivial gem that you
How about this 200 one?
Oh, that's a bit more interesting.
That's a very interesting.
And given how interesting this scroll is, perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. Okay, we'll call that a deal. Hand it over.
I'm going to rub that off the sheet.
It disappears into his robe somewhere.
No, you should. No, you should.
Do we hear him say something like,
What you do is you
Suckers.
lend it to somebody else before you
Is
give
this
it to
Ray's
him,
personal gem that we've just handed
and
over?
then we give
No, this is one that
more
I have.
gems.
So,
not Ray, here.
so this wonderful
I think-
ivory.
Remember when we were
We-
with
we-
fairy wine and we broke a mirror?
We
and
all-
there was-
Yeah, no, I had all
Grab-
those written down here.
Well, I have stuff too that belongs to me and is mine alone.
So do you have a pouch with 10 gems?
No, I've got 600 GP in gems, and I've also got
Yeah, I don't know
4,000
what's going on. here.
4,500
I have a pouch
GP, which is the frame mirror that's all jewels.
Do you have a brown crown?
I
Or
have-
a broken crown.
pieces of an old saddle.
Did he
Gems
keep the
from the
saddle?
eyes.
Oh, that's right. There was valuable bits on the saddle. It sounds like you've both been.
Oh, I said Mechalog.
This is
my writing. Mechalog. I have a Mechalog.
Wow. Can't wait to find out what that's about.
It's what you say.
You wind it up
Nicholas.
and send it to kill your enemies.
So, I've got a pouch with 10 gems, so I'm going to give him one of the 200.
Okay.
Alright.
So
So
mark
now I've
that
got
off.
9 gems. Only two 200 GP
Another
gems.
Are we still arguing about who owns the gems?
Anyway.
we're done with
Anyway,
that one.
this is a lovely scroll case, very ancient, from the ancient ones themselves. I think you know of them.
We sold the horses, didn't we?
Have you
Yes.
encountered the remnants,
horses.
the ruins of the ancient ones?
Have we? No.
Yes.
Was that Anubis and stuff?
You so fucking have.
Ye-
Yes.
We haven't.
Yes,
You have.
Yeah.
Oh, we have. Yes, we have.
They,
That's
they have the appearance of jackal head.
Yes.
Yes.
We've encountered
Yes, now I
this.
know what you're talking about. Yes.
From my ancient research,
Yes.
I have found a word for them.
All right.
Tell us this
The
word.
Hutaka.
The Hutaka.
H-O-H-U-T.
No, let's try again. Hutaka. Hutaka.
It's just got tick of the word there.
Now, with my utmost care,
Yes.
let us inspect the scroll in this.
Please be
case.
careful with it.
Yes.
It's
For it is
very valuable
very ancient.
and very valuable.
Very fragile, I can see.
How much would you say it would be worth looking at it?
I think I might need another gem.
I don't want to know how much it's
okay.
worth.
No,
I just want to know what it says.
I know just tell us what it says. That's all right. That's fine. That's what we paid for. Listen to it.
Yes, we're not going to sell it.
No,
We want to keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it.
But
It
It
is in the
worth to sell
It is in the ancient Hutakan language,
Yes.
which none alive remember except the Kalari.
Hang on.
Oh, I get where he's going with this. He's like, if you want
No
this thing
one
read,
can use
it's
it.
me or nobody.
No, yeah, but also if you want to use this, no one can use it but me.
So, who's the other one?
Yeah, as well.
Who knows it?
The Kalari.
So we just
He's a
kidnap this
Kalari.
guy, put him in a cage, and carry him
Not
around.
only am I a Kalari, I'm the Kalari.
I know, sir. You are
I
the
thought you were the
Kalari.
only Kalari.
No, he's the Kalari of all the Kalaris.
He's on first.
so confused.
So hang on, everyone in this village is Kalari.
Yes, it's a
So we've got to
Kalari
go the guy on
clan.
the boat to
But-
tell us
but-
what this scroll thing.
No, that's not what he's saying at all.
That's, I know
What
think
he's saying.
going there.
So he's the eldest of the clan, and they call him out of respect the Kalari, as in effectively the first Kalari.
Oh, only
Yeah,
the
but-
Kalari.
He's using the royal we instead
Oh,
of the
I see.
royal
Yeah.
we.
So when he's saying only the Kalari can read it,
It's just-
he means he can read it.
It's like all
And
sane
he would like
individuals
another gem to
goes
read it.
himself
But
in
I thought we
third
paid a
person.
gem
We just
to.
paid him to tell us what's.
I told you what the scroll case was.
No, we asked about the scroll. We didn't ask about the case. We asked about like what's in the scroll.
So many cheap asses. Give me a smaller gem.
Hell,
I love how he goes from being the noble thing to just dropping in cheap ass.
All right, I'll read
We're
out.
here to
Give him-
start.
I'll give him one of the 100.
We're not here to screw spies.
Exactly, that's what I'm asking.
well, no, gems. We out of gems by this time. Man.
All right.
Is this like a Simpsons
It reads-
world game where it takes 2 steps and then stops? It goes and insert more coins.
Yeah, do I read half of it?
Yeah,
and
that's
ask
right.
for
You go,
another?
oh, I can't remember.
Oh,
the
just have a
second
sip of tea. Have a sip of tea. Oh, if only I had another gem.
half.
No,
Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Oh no, I feel the
11.
desire to start setting fire to stuff at random. My
Anyway,
problem is coming back.
let me read it out,
Yes.
please. I, Batquet, High Priestess, do command your return to Hutaka. The stars have changed and our power wanes. Strange creatures harry us from the mountains and our people grow restless. We are stretched too thin. Bring the treasures of the temple and the people of the lowlands to feed the One. The sacred tapestries and your silver needles show the path. I think you know something of this.
We do.
Scrolls.
With the box, the needle, and the tapestry.
The touches to an ancient tapestry. I've
Yes.
heard of these things from my readings.
We have seen it.
You have seen a
We have
tapestry?
seen it.
This was so worth 2 gems.
Well, they're kidnapping people to feed the one, which is clearly whatever their freaking god or whatever it is.
Anyway, anytime you
It's
want
gonna be a
me to
magic
tell
spell.
you that again, I can tell you it again. What I should probably do is print it out so you can read
Yeah.
it.
It's a shopping list for God.
But let me just read it out again, this time without the silly voice. I, Bastquet, High Priestess, do command your return to Hutaka. Alright, and so we already know that they are the Hutakans. Hutaka, perhaps, is the golden city on the hill. Who knows? The stars have changed and our power wanes. Strange creatures harry us from the mountains to the north of the threshold where the golden city is. And our people grow restless. We are stretched too thin, which is rather Tolkienian, but never mind that. Bring the treasures of the temples and the people of the lowlands
too much
to feed the one. Which is a weird thing to say, but anyway. The sacred tapestries in your silver needles show the path. So in other words, gather the people from the lowlands, bring them to the one place, really. Well, it's one way to interpret it anyway. Or either that or feed the demon queen, who knows. And
The one.
the sacred tapestries tell you the way, so you know that bit. All right. What? I see you have other items of interest here. An amulet.
Urban's like, I'm not paying more
An
gems.
amulet and an interesting potion.
Ebony bow. Box. Oh, yeah, Gotham's amulet.
Yes,
Lightning.
with an interesting marking upon it.
There's lightning.
It does. Let me have a look. I will be able to tell you what it is. In exchange for a gem, of course.
You think Ray would want to know?
He probably would. It's kind of his character's basis.
All right then.
We sound like we're talking about an old friend who's just died.
What would Ray want?
What would Ray
What would Ray want?
Ray would want to know what he can use the bloody amulet for.
Yeah, can I give you another 100 GP?
Yeah, all right. I'll accept that. Okay, so it's an amulet to protect against crystal balls and ESP. God, I hope it comes in handy. At some
Really?
point.
Amulet proof against detection and divination. Yeah, okay.
That's
Sorry,
well.
against-
It literally says an amulet versus crystal balls and ESP. So presumably that means that while you're wearing it, you can't be detected by magical scrying means
Well, jeepers,
Crystal
that's
balls
nothing.
and ESP.
and ESP.
Oh.
That's literally what it says.
You have to be wearing it.
Yes.
Oh.
God only knows when that comes in handy, but anyway. And the potion? Would you like to know what the potion is?
Oh yeah, we got a potion that is. We got a potion from Golthar's chest. It's green, is what I've got written here. Is that right? Is that the potion?
Yes, that's a potion from Golfar's
Well,
chest.
the amulet and the scroll are all from that chest.
Yeah, it's all from the same stash, yes. Do you want to know what the potion is?
Well, it cost us a gem.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Alright.
You guys are loaded, what are you whinging about?
We're not loaded with gems.
Not anymore!
We've got 600 gems,
600 gems. Well,
600 gold pieces of gems, but you've pretty much chewed those down. That's the thing.
you've got all this stuff coming out of the bloody mirror. If you manage to sell that, exchange that for bloody
Well, that's
cash.
what we're exchanging, isn't it?
No, you haven't. You haven't touched that bit yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes, is that the type of thing that we can do by going back to the trading post, or is that somewhere we'll have to go to a
Well, I mean,
bigger town?
possibly Threshold. You could actually exchange that mirror for serious beans,
Mm-hmm.
or try and barter something very valuable in exchange for it, or something along those lines.
But basically, we probably have to head to a big
But it's
town.
worth a lot of money to somebody. Yes. Yes, the potion. He gives it takes off the stopper and gives it a good whiff. Okay, it's a potion of delusion.
Delulu.
A potion of delusion. Again, I'd have to look up the rules, but basically,
Okay.
presumably you could give it to somebody and convince them of something that isn't true or something like that.
By making them drink it.
Yes. I'd have to look up what the rules actually are.
I can see how we could use that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright, I'll mark that in then as what we've got.
well, yes. Okie dokie, and as thank you very much for your cooperation. And in exchange, I now will give you a boon.
A boon.
A boon.
What sort of a boon would you be willing to give us?
I have made these magical cordials.
Ooh. What do they do?
The magic.
They make you give away all your fucking gems. And then you drink it's the
How many
tea.
gems will this cost?
No, this is the change left over from the gems.
Oh, the change of
Three cordials.
Alright, should I write
They are
this down?
healing potions.
the Kalari.
There
Oh, so
are
what
three
have we got?
potions of healing.
3 potions of healing. Oh, hang on. Have I got potions of healing written down?
So you're writing this down?
No, yeah, I'm keeping the party today.
Now they have a slight advantage over pixie liquor in that they don't make you high after you.
Although that has been a rather fun.
Well, it does make you
Fine,
rather
you did
useless
yourself,
for
you
anything
didn't
else
take
in
it
your
all
life.
No, but I don't know.
Okay,
if I-
so
like
three-
so you reckon that was the
3
600 GP in gems? So I should rub those out.
May I
because
ask
you've got
Well,
you-
no, I just gave away 500 GP. Altogether,
Okay.
I've got...
So maybe we've got.
Ah,
Well,
perhaps
maybe
there's
you
one
have
other
all the
thing
gems.
that would
I-
interest you.
There is something that interests me, the Kalari, if
Mhm.
I may speak to you.
Yes?
A sort of fine quality.
Ah,
That
as
is
made
what?
by the ancient ones or the elven smiths of
Maybe just
Bar
maybe not.
Bafuma or something.
I don't think I'd be able to afford an ancient one's, but certainly by fine craftsmanship of elven make, I possibly could afford.
Well, perhaps we should have a look over here.
keeping in mind
he
how
walks
generous
over to-
we've been with our.
He walks over to the base of the tree,
Oh, God.
he mutters into it, and an opening appears. You should follow me in here.
Oh God, I'm going to be raped.
Goodbye.
No, I'm not coming out there.
It's bloody cold out there.
Oh
You won't
God,
need them to get out.
I'm scared
He
now.
walks into the crack in the tree.
Oh God. Oh God.
Man Willow.
You're too frightened to follow him. I'm not.
No, I'll go. Yeah, all right.
He lights. He has his staff with him, and he lights a light with it, so
Yeah.
you can actually see what's going on.
Right, yeah.
And there's a chest. And he opens a chest. I knew it. I think it's in here somewhere.
It's that. It's
Just hold
Your
this.
father's lights. Oh,
it's,
sorry.
it's Sylvester McCoy from.
He
Lord of the
gives
Rings.
you a helmet with only. We're supposed to have 2 horns, but it's only got 1.
Oh,
Stop
God.
that.
I don't want that.
There's a book. No.
No.
Oh, here it is. He brings out a sword, and it's got a nice, fine leather scabbard. Although the leather is getting a bit worn,
Oh,
but the
sorry.
fittings on it are very nice.
Is there Elvish writing on it as well?
It is of elvish make.
Beautiful.
I'm making all of this up as I go.
Yeah, no.
But let me think. What it should have writing on it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe on the blade.
On the
So
blade, yeah.
Pull it
That's
out. What should the blade say?
The thirst bringer.
What the hell? What, Elric of Melbourne?
Back in those days, it was common for people to advertise on their blades.
You could think it up later and just so how fine it looks like a beautiful weapon.
Yes, it is.
How would you describe its ability?
It.
Does it have a name that it's that special?
Yes, this is what we have to
Alright,
workshop
we'll
our way
work
through.
that. Okay, yeah, we'll
Uh,
get that later.
Do you want
We'll
something
give this a name
brutally
later.
blunt like bloodthirst, or
No, that's
No.
that's not
or
classy
something
enough.
more like
It's not classy
No,
enough.
it's got to be
what's the
elven
Japanese
class.
one? Grass cutter, flower petal.
Grass cutter. And I'm not buying a lawnmower.
Fine wine.
But that's right. So what type of sword is this? Like how?
It's going to be a magic sword.
Yes.
It's going to give you. I'm going to say it's a +1 sword, but it gives you +2 against something, and I haven't decided what the something is.
Goblins.
I'm thinking about what's coming up.
Okay.
And I'm going to
If
say.
it's of elven make, what are the hereditary
I'm gonna
enemies of
say-
elves in this setting?
I'm going to say
Mm.
it's a +1 sword,
Yeah.
but +2 against evil.
Not evil, but evil.
In the fundamental sense, so not you wouldn't necessarily get +2 against goblins, but if it was something fundamentally evil, you would. Does that make sense?
For both attack and damage?
Yes, so it's just +1 generally, but
Attack and
+2
damage.
against evil creatures, which I have defined as like demons and shit like that.
Sir, it is indeed a beautiful sword, and if I was to
Still.
wield such a relic, I feel like my very life would not be enough to pay for this.
Intelligence.
How much could
Give me your soul.
could the world buy such a weapon?
Frick
Considering
is
I
he
want to
doing?
use it against the forces of evil.
Of course, it's a magic sword in D&D, so they're common as muck, but never mind that.
Can we carefully ignore that? It's part of the cognitive dissonance.
At least one of your finest gems, I think.
Gee, what a surprise!
How about-
Extra shiny.
No, but how about a gold in this? So I could pay from my own
No, don't give him our gold. Give
No, it's
him
not
those,
our. I'm giving mine.
Give him those useless gems.
No, I'm not taking all the Ray's gems, and Ray will come back and go, I go to Singapore for one session.
I've
you
seen
fucking
2
all
gems that were once used as eyes in the idols of Hutaka.
Give
I
us-
saw them upon thee, I did.
They
Give
are
the-
750 gold pieces.
One of those
One of them.
one of those glorious gems would be worth this magnificent sword.
Give him the black currant and we can move on.
Is that alright? Can I give him that gem?
Yeah.
Alright, rub it out. I give him such a gem.
We have
So shiny.
Can I ask? Can I ask a much smaller boon of you?
You know what he does? He snorts them, so by tomorrow they'll find his dead body.
May I ask a much smaller boon of you?
What?
I draw my ordinary sword, show it to him, and say, "There is nothing remarkable about this sword. I seek only to have it blessed or enchanted in some way."
Oh,
He's not a
God.
priest.
No, he's an old wizard guy.
He's a crazy dude.
He's a
Yeah.
crazy dude.
He's a sage.
He's
First edition is a sage.
He's a sage, exactly.
Could I?
He's an elf, so all elves are magic users, but this one is particularly a
Is
sage.
there anything that you could do to give it a little bit extra oomph? And alas, I have no gems. I would have to pay with gold.
I'm not thinking of anything right now.
Okay.
Have this dagger though.
Give him a sort of powder puff repelling.
I could give you a dagger +1
A dagger +1.
in exchange for some. Well, I prefer gems.
We're out of gem.
I think you've cleaned out our stash of gems.
How about 250 gold pieces?
250 gold pieces done.
That's your money.
So is this sword still?
Yes. Where is this money coming from, Jono?
My socks. No, actually,
How much? 250.
Hang on.
Hang on. Oh,
He's
wait.
using
Woo,
his
woo,
own
woo,
money.
woo, woo.
Has he got his own?
I
money?
thought I had my own money.
Well, actually, you've got that sword out of stash. If you got that sword out
Yeah,
of party
we'll just
stash,
buy it out of party
yeah, it's all
stash.
communal.
So what?
Right.
250?
Yeah.
250.
God, the accounting. The friggin' accounting.
Let's get this over with. That's done.
Okay.
And now it is time for my meditation. And
Sure.
he springs up the ladder like
Oh.
a gazelle.
Okay.
And you
So
never see
Dave,
him again.
is this?
I sneak into the stash to see if there's anything else.
I know the
No,
tree goes.
no, God, don't.
Don't touch my damn stuff.
So
Fuck
Dave,
off.
this +1 sword
Don't
is
touch my
still
stuff.
it's still a 1d8. Is that right? Or is it
Sorry?
still a 1d8?
Yes.
1d8
plus one. So that's +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
But that's only against evil.
No, plus
Or is
2
it
against
Plus
everything.
2 against evil.
Oh,
Plus
plus-
1 against everything, +2 against evil.
Is it the same with the dagger?
The dagger is a +1 against everything.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll make it +1 against everything and +2 against evil. Why not? And your homework is to come up with a cool name for these things. Cool names for these things.
Okay.
Or sword obviously is fine wine.
Wendell Smith and Flopsy.
The taste of your blood is like fine wine.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yes.
Anyway, let's move on. What's the time? It is 9 o'clock, so yes, we're definitely not going to get much. So if we're saying this is the second last session, then that kind of works.
Okay, good.
Let's do that. All right, so it's time to go rest for the evening, I think, at the Silver Swan Inn at
Which is
location R2.
Yes.
Are they playing Green Sleeves?
Yes, let's say that they are.
Excellent.
Or some elven version thereof. You walk in and are greeted by a halfling.
Greetings,
Greetings.
lodgings for the evening.
The halfling man goes, Stefan, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. And who are these people you have with you? People I see.
Stephen
Hello.
introduces us.
I am. He bows. I am Stubbs Platinum.
I am Demetrius Rindarkus.
Ah, a fine Phaeacian name if ever I heard one.
Yes.
Greetings, Mr. Platinum.
And a proud dwarf.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Platinum, what a name. I am Mr. Platinum.
My name is
Plataman, not Platinum.
my name is Miroslav Stoyanovich. I am at your service.
And Stubbs Platinum at yours. I assume you need lodging?
Yes, sir.
That would be most.
No problems at all. I think you'll find everything very clean and homely here. I don't know why this voice is going on now, but never mind. What else do I need to say? I pride myself on the range of my menu and the quality of my meals.
Food beyond compare, food beyond belief. Mix it in the mincer and pretend it's beef.
Anyway, it's all quite affordable. I'm not going to bother. Let's not
When did
haggle
you
again.
don't like that musical?
But it's
Yes.
I can't remember what normal prices are, but to cover you all, I think to cover you all, let's see what was the prices at Gnome's Ferry. We'll just scale that back a bit. I'm going to say 100 gold pieces for a lot of you for meals and everything for the night.
It's been an expensive night, hasn't it?
This is the most we've had to pay.
You
Shell out.
guys have got money afterwards.
Not anymore.
You don't know that. Stop fleecing it.
I could take you on for double or nothing.
Anyway, I'm assuming that's it. Mark a day off, please, because it's now morning.
Means from. Hang on. Don't touch my footsie, Saxon.
In the morning.
It's the 7th, okay.
In the morning, Taras, who's been with you this whole time, son of Pyotr,
Give me robo pencil.
nephew of Stefan, takes the clan's share of the money and
Buggers off.
heads off back to Sukiski,
Never
taking the
seen
first boat
ever
to the south.
Okay.
You guys now have the option, and as I suggested, the best option is to take a boat. So you could go by road to Threshold. So Threshold is to give you some kind of context. Because
Does Stefan hijack a plane and parachute into the forest?
if only there were planes. Funnily enough, there is something like a plane. All right. Threshold, Lake Windermere.
No, Windrush.
Grifflian.
Okay.
Threshold.
So we're talking
Mountains. Lost city of Futaka, somewhere up here.
Mountains.
Okay, so stuff I've obscured with blobs. I don't even know what it was. Well, that's a Zithaka there. I don't know what that is. Can't remember what those are. Anyway. Oh, hello, creature.
It's a mosquito.
It's not. It's mosquito-like.
It's a mosquito.
It's an invertebrate. We can kill it.
It's not a mosquito. It's not a mosquito that will bite you.
What is it?
It's a large fly. Like it's a spindly fly, but it's not a. It's not a blood-sucking mosquito. Oh,
Everything is a thing
according
of
to you,
death.
there's about 5 species on the entire planet. There are either turkeys,
Or chickens.
miners, mosquitoes.
Don't get rid of all the rest of the GP while I'm gone.
or budgie.
Hang on. Aren't you the one who spit
I'll come back from the bathroom.
It's all gone!
Fruit
All
bats.
gone!
can't remember what's underneath the second blob.
Let me put that map up.
Urban, it's time to buy a condominium.
Let's put that map up on. Right, so to travel to Threshold, there's two options. You can either go by boat or by road. Now, people in Stubbs Platinum also says there's been talk of bandits on the road. I think the boat might be safer to get to Threshold.
It's easy to defend when the bandits attack us on the river.
How much will this cost us?
50,000 of...
Apparently they're called the Skange. That's what I've heard. The bandits, that is, not the boat.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? So Threshold is like something like a semi-capital of the Bulgar.
Right.
So Specularum is the main Phaeacian settlement in Karabekos. Threshold is much more a Bulgar town. In fact, in Bulgar, it's called Praga.
Am I again?
You are Phaeacian.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right there.
Because to the north is Darukin, which is where the Bulgars came from to come down to Karabekos. All right, just a bit of context.
They grew taller.
For no good reason.
Midget widows they were descended
Midget widows. You might even encounter them later. Who knows?
Do they have a map to the space-time continuum?
Who knows what they have?
from.
All right, so, you can get passage on a boat.
Passage on a boat.
It just so happens that the boat that travels weekly up to Threshold is passing through on the day that you have come out of the inn. And
Gosh,
wandering out.
no,
how fortuitous.
Passing on the boat.
I would have, you know what? I could be wrong about this, but I can't help getting the feeling
We
the
are
DM is
all
indicating we're supposed to be
passing
going onto the
on
boat.
The boat.
Well, that means we have to be obstinate and
How much is this
Going
going
on
to cost?
the boat.
Yeah, how much is the fare?
Wait, how much is it?
We are
Already
happy
asked,
going on the boat.
The fare to Threshold is 16 gold pieces per character.
Yeah, that'd be friggin'
That
right.
is freaking outrageous.
Reasonable compared to what we've been paying.
Okay.
16. Could you round it down to 15, just so it's a good number to work with?
The trip takes about...
No, he pushes up to
That
20.
quick?
Yeah.
Trip will take 2 days.
No. Wow.
Could you imagine if you had to travel some sort of actual distance in this place?
Hang on. Now I've got to do the
That's 2 days travelling. It will cost you 3
I'm
times
finding a-
your
I'm finding a
life
calculator
income.
16. Is
Oh,
Stefan
okay,
still with us?
Yeah.
Yes, Stefan is with you.
So this, and we've lost the thug, haven't we?
Why is he
Yeah,
still
we've
with
got
us? Because we've
75.
sold the horses.
Six.
I've got 61. I've got
Stefan
put
wants to
all
go to
this
the
in
Golden
together.
City. He wants to go
61
to Wataka.
plus
We're going to the Golden
75
City, the
plus
wizard.
112.
50 equals. Okay, alright, let me consolidate this GP
Peanuts.
stuff I've got here.
Peanuts! You've got
Oh,
thousands
right.
and
I
thousands
know,
of
but I'm
gold
just
pieces.
working with the
Ah,
small,
got it.
like in our small
Round
change
two.
purse.
And you go right
Yeah,
there.
He's
Plus
got
the-
small change thinking.
Minus
That's
the
the trouble.
first number you think of, and then you round it up to 1,000.
You know what, Dave? I'm gonna get my fucking revenge of you in Curse of Strahd. You're gonna start, just
This is the first time in the
English,
entire
you
adventure of
money.
ours to get to pay for anything.
you're gonna like track every single arrow and fucking bolt you fire. Yes, I'll fucking get back. Yes, we'll fucking come back to haunt you. I can tell you that.
I will fulfill
Yes, we'll come back.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, it's all not free for a
Calm
change.
down.
Okay,
Oh,
so we've got 196. How much does it cost us, Johnny? 112, did you say?
112, yeah.
Okay, minus that, minus the second number I thought of.
Remember,
84
Your
GP
character
now.
is still dead.
Hang on,
an
84
insane
GP
quest
is all
to
we've got
revive
now.
him.
Yeah, don't remind me.
It's got to do with me.
84 GP.
What are we
Apart
loaded
from
with
that.
then?
Well, we got like.
So where's the 84 come into it then?
No, I just had I had like 10 here and 60 here and
Oh, right.
75 for the fucking horse share, and then this, and I just consolidated it all from what we bought, apart from the 4,800 that's in the bank. I'm just working with the petty cash.
I have a
Yeah,
crown
but we're-
worth 250 GP that I'm not sharing because it's broken.
Of course, you're not.
It's my broken.
Okay,
now.
so
Right.
2-day journey.
Yes.
Yep.
You start on your way.
I will wear it when we adorn my throne
Of course you could.
in the Forbidden City of Gold.
Someday we'll find the cities of gold.
Unless the eunuchs get us first.
Sorry, I'm just reading ahead. Give me a sec. Ah, okay. Good-o. Right, I just had to check a thing. Had to check a thing. Thing is now checked.
Thanks for that.
Thing Jack. Jack thing.
Let me now just... Whoops.
You now get 3 random encounters. Each one's a troll.
Don't.
A gazebo has been stalking us ever since Reflon.
Widow's on the bank going, got any more jam?
Just
one more
jam. Oh, sparkly shinies for me.
Other eye, give me the other eye. 750 GP.
I created the mortal essence.
Diamond dust for my hair.
More shit for you.
A magic sword. Even more magic than the other
magical one.
You could tie them together.
Oh my god, you
Lost
traumatized my life.
I just need a gem.
Traumatized.
Gem powder, please. A little bit of gem powder. Just a little bit. I can smell one. Taste. Let me sniff one.
Okay, you guys have lost it.
I can't be bothered hiding it anymore. I'll just put you there.
Wolf woad.
It's the wolf woad. Wow.
It's the wolf.
Wolf Road
The
Hills.
wolf is coming.
The Wolf Road Hills. Someone with a fucking speech impediment couldn't say wolf. The
It's
wolf
quite
road.
weird for me to look at that and go, that's not a normal word.
Wolfwalder.
It was named by Woad Woodges,
Wolfwalder.
Governor of Jamaica.
It's all fancy, man.
It's beautiful.
Just relax.
I love
That's
it.
not fancy. That's
It's low.
the impediment.
Are we going into the jungles? Is this what this green
No,
is?
they're mountains. I
It's a
think.
mountain.
They're
Either
mountains.
on the
They're
giant
mountains.
maple leaves.
There's Threshold, there's the lake.
Threshold.
People
Right,
like, I
so
want
we're
to go
sailing
any
down the
further.
river until we
Well,
get to
I'm over here.
Threshold.
Right.
You're sailing up the river
Up the
because you're
river.
going towards the mountains.
Oh, true.
So
Sorry.
that's a
yeah.
lake and not a sand
Should
pit.
know my
Okay.
geography.
You're about here where it
Yeah.
says Scange attack. I wonder what will happen.
Jesus. Can we avoid that?
I'm glad they marked it on the map.
Yeah. So we'd avoid it.
And on your left is the Scange attack.
Be careful.
This is like
Oh,
a tough
no,
guy
they're
defense
attacking.
They go to with all these regular
We didn't
perils that
suspect
happen to
it.
all the tourists. In this case, it's the Scange attack.
Is Columbo in the back of the boat with us?
Anyway, you're going along. La 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 la.
Minding our
La
own
la la.
business.
There's a little side stream about
Counting
here.
our gold
And a
places.
ship, a little, well, not a little boat. A boat comes out of it, out of the side stream, and attempts to cut across the bow of the Mudlark. The Mudlark being the boat.
Are these guys cosplaying as pirates?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Let's shoot them in the face.
They're not real pirates. They're the Yiga clan.
Do you want to see what they look like?
I'd
'Cause I-
like
Oh,
you to
yes.
please show us what they look like.
Unfortunately, I'll have to, unless I took a... Oh, I did take a picture. Oh, that's just a...
No, not that. We've
That's,
seen that.
yeah, I know, but you can't see what I can see.
We can't see what he
The pirates roll
You
houses.
see what I see.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
That's the map. So side stream coming
Yes.
out like that.
Yes.
Not that it matters enormously from the point of view of...
Ambush to the left.
The left, that's the west.
If you
True.
insist.
I'm pretty sure it's the west.
Ganges.
If we're on the rivers to
Those
the east,
and you're heading north, yes,
Ganges.
Hey, look,
from
there's
the west
camp.
towards the east.
The
It is
camp.
The camp.
the ambush.
Not a camp, but the camp.
Well, I can't be bothered. Oh, yes,
Yes, you can. Come
I
on.
can be.
Look,
there a
they're
picture?
prepared for all
I
contingencies.
have
if we
to
took the
find-
path, we would have been embashed in the woods.
I have to. I haven't got it. I haven't got it open on this machine. So now I have to.
Yabba dabba dabba.
I have to
Yabba
find
dabba.
it. Where did I
Nubby,
put it?
nubby, nub.
Yabba dabba 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 dabba.
You can do it, Dave. We believe in you.
Just like we believe in Yogi's space race.
Hey, boo boo.
What the fuck have I done with it?
Let's find the disco.
No, it's Yogi's magic arc. But that's
Don't.
not magic.
Don't even.
They were on an arc and they were like, I don't know what they were doing. They were in space.
Yogi's magic arc.
Well, it wasn't a magic arc. It was Yogi's arc, and they were in space, and
Sounds ridiculous.
they were doing anti-pollution stuff.
That's ridiculous.
They had giant propellers that came out of the arc and propelled it through space.
All right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Congratulations.
You'd want to hope it's worth all the effort, won't you?
I hope
Better
so.
than Yogi's arc.
Now I'm scrolling to the page it's on. All right.
Dun dun dun.
Ha ha!
Okay.
Oh, good lord.
They look like renegades from a C.S. Lewis children's novel.
They're all in uniforms.
They are. They look like Russians or something, don't they?
I think that really bad
With
TV
that,
series.
with that
personally.
almond-shaped shield, it's like medieval Russians.
They've all got their own little badges.
Yeah. Anyway, that's them.
Oh, hang on, those are gems. They work for that lunatic in the woods.
And here's you, you hapless goons.
This character's facing the front and saying, fairly sure this is racist.
Now, do I actually have this? Do I actually have this map on our bear? Not that it matters enormously. We don't have to. We can just do it. We can just do it theoretically.
We're on a boat, so there's
Yeah,
not much
yeah,
room
exactly.
to move on.
Yes, I can just do it. Oh, I do have it. I do have it.
First there will be
Note to
missiles,
self,
then
next
there
time
will
we're
be
in
dasher
town, I'm
dasher.
going to buy myself a bow and arrow and upgrade up and take ranged attack.
It's always handy to have that. There we go. So I do have the map. So let's put you there somewhere.
We're in the river!
And you're being cut across the bow by the bad guys. Will make the bad guys look like a spider. There we go. Ah.
I'm not
Yeah.
intimidated.
Okay.
Let's roll for initiative.
Let me look at the encounter and see what it says. But
They
The answer-
instantly get the drop on us because we can't see a ship sneaking up on us.
that's correct. Yeah. They get 5 rounds of free shots at you
What is this? It's raining!
while you stand there pulling your clothes apart so they can get a good go at your heart.
What?
We are Putin!
Let's see. The ambush, led by Hrothgar. There you go. He's apparently their leader.
He's
On the river, moves out of the concealment of the tide stream and cuts across the bows. So some of the guys have got grappling hooks and they're going to try and hook the boat, and the
That's their
others are
fault.
shooting arrows at you. All right, let's roll for initiative.
Beat 2!
I will try. I do beat 2.
Excellent.
You have failed us and now we'll die.
It's a round of arrow shootings will now happen.
Excellent.
Now, there
Yeah.
are... What are the characters... Well, I don't think you get a chance. You'll get a chance to do something when it's
Yeah.
your turn. Right now, you stand there and go... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot an arrow at each of you,
Sure.
in order.
Wow.
Dwarf,
That's it.
that's a hit, I'm afraid, dwarfy boy.
Mm-hmm. How much do I take?
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
Jesus.
just rolled 6.
Got one straight
Good thing
in
you've
the
got
chest.
some elven cordial.
I've got an armor class of 2.
Missed.
2.
But Ray's character.
Oh, do you know what?
Me first.
Do you know what? What's your armor class?
Fine. Armor class
3.
is
Oh, you got
2 with the
three.
shield.
And you're all going to get a bonus because of the whales, the whales of the boat.
The gun whales.
Yes. So your armor class, what is it normally?
Well, that's
2
Kira's getting
if
closer
I'm
to
using the shield.
Saxon.
2.
And the lower is the better, isn't it?
Yes.
I won't tell Dave you killed them.
It's an invertebrate.
I did nothing.
And therefore not protected under the biodiversity conservation.
Exactly.
I was saying that before. I've certainly killed invertebrates in the house before, but I don't, depending on what it is, I don't necessarily go to my way to kill them. But then you did neither, did you? You just went,
That's right. I just went, Saxon, I need to protect you. Had a feeling.
I'm just trying to find the...
Self-defense.
It had a
That
feeling
does
my
lead
armor
to some
class
really
anyway.
bizarre moments, you know, because
Oh, like
an
I'm
octopus
just going
is
to say
more
it's +2.
intelligent than a house cat,
So I'm going to
and
say
it's not protected.
it actually still hit you, but only just. So that's 6 points. I'm
Can
afraid.
Ray could sort of he would normally hide sort of behind.
Yeah,
this.
Ray will get the chance to do that after he gets shot at. All right.
God, if we kill Ray.
Missed. Now I'm going to roll for Ray.
Oh, Jesus, he's so spongy.
What is Ray's armor
Spongy.
10.
He's got no armor class.
Spongy Ray.
Ray's can get hit by an arrow. Oh,
5.
The arrow goes
5
straight
points. He
through
really
him.
only has like 5.
Jono, what's
Is that
your
half
armor
his
class?
5
hit points?
Actually, I shouldn't do over his.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That's going to hit
Damn.
2 points of damage.
Ew!
Pete,
That's a miss.
that's a miss. All right. The other guys are just trying to do a thing. They're trying to grapple the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We should help them so we can draw them in closer and murder them all.
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
I will shoot them in the face.
Well, are we at the distance where we're just going to ping him with arrows? Is that right? Because we can't.
That
At
is
the
the-
moment, your option is pinging them with arrows
we'll
or
ping them
taking
with arrows.
cover. Those are your
Sling.
options.
I rolled a 1. I have missed.
Ping him with arrows.
The,
Ping
ma-
him with
the magic user might do something, of course, as well.
Ping him
short
with lead
bow's
balls.
Dexterity, isn't it? Oh, shit.
But he has to wait till the magic turn, doesn't he?
Oh, it's, well, it's
18.
it happened after you guys shoot, basically.
That's with my sling. 18.
Well, you did.
I get
Maybe
one.
he should shield himself.
Nothing much.
I'm going to try
Well, he
and
can
keep
just
track of
hide.
that in my brain, but I'm not going to
Behind
get
us.
too worried
Yeah.
about it.
But should he? He should.
Needless to say, it's not enough to kill one of these guys.
Hits him on the bonds and he's not happy.
Sure. Magic missile.
Ow.
Go on, do it. Do it.
Are
Not
we
out.
going? Are we going around?
Yeah, are we going around? Is that what Saxon? What have you done something?
No, I don't have a ranged attack. I'm taking
Okay.
the cover.
I'm
and
gonna shoot with my short bow then. I get a 0 modification because it's dexterity, right?
It is.
And I get a 8, which will hit armor class 9.
Armor class 9. They've
Yeah.
got the cover of the boat, so no.
Okay, I'm missing that.
Slingshot. 18.
Oh, you rolled 18.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
What'd you do? Just slingshot.
Slingshot.
It's got like 30 stones.
1 damage.
1.
Oh,
You
well, that's
slightly
what I
damaged someone.
You slightly piss someone off.
And can Ray shoot magic missile or something while he's hiding behind us?
Ray could cast sleep and set several of them.
How
Stop
many can we
shooting
see
at
on
you.
board?
Good question. I just put an arrow for each of you. There are 18 on
Oh,
board
fuck, sleep him. Yeah,
altogether.
He's got the range of sleep is quite good as well.
So it says sleep.
Yes, the spell. All right, let's try and work that out.
He's just written it on the front end. I wrote some shit on the bottom of his thing here, but no, doesn't say anything here about his spells. He's got it written on the front here.
I'd have to.
Spellbook level 1, shield, magic missile, sleep. Level 2, invisibility and wizard lock. Yeah, it's 2 by 1 level, 2 by 2.
How do we know how many spells he's used though before he?
Well,
Oh, we kind of
slept a
slipped.
lot of
Yeah, we
times,
slept
so I'm
like
assuming
5
he's at
times.
his maximum,
No, he's
so,
at his
yeah.
maximum. You're right. He slept at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not worried about
2
that.
first level and
He's
2
totally
second level.
got the ability to do that. I'm just going to try and look up sleep.
First or second.
Mhm.
That's good.
No, sleep is level 1. First
Little one.
Yeah, it's surprisingly
Wow.
powerful
Surprisingly
spell.
powerful for a level
Gotta
1
have
spell.
this. He's got to do something.
True. He's so
Right.
stingy.
You get
He can throw
two
gems at them really.
2d8 hit dice of creatures.
Go.
So roll
Roll
2d8.
and roll them well. Don't roll shit like that. Not by that look on your
8!
face. There you go. And another 8.
9! No, sorry, 6.
14.
14.
14 hit dice. That's the entire Riviera.
It's a pretty good chunk of the bloody boat. I can tell you that right now. I'm assuming he's been targeting the archers in particular.
Oh. He's just yelled out, sleep, fuckers.
Well, I guess I could distribute it somewhat randomly amongst them.
Yeah, go on.
Might do that.
How much did you get? 14?
Mhm.
8 plus 6.
This is such
I
a
rolled
powerful spell.
2.
Because they're all like first level fighters, so they're all good.
Yeah, they'll all go to sleep.
There's a couple of them left.
Wake up, Thomas! Yeah, wake up! No, stay back! I'm vulnerable!
You see several of them just go boom, fall down.
The wizards put him to sleep again.
Does that mean they have nobody trying to grapple with now?
Oh, there's still some grapplers trying to grapple you.
How
Aren't there
many
only
were there
like 2
altogether?
left?
It's only,
There's not many.
it's only 4 left, really.
Did one of the one that
Actually,
I
I should roll for their success. The success of their grapplings.
the one who got smacked on the head with my stone? Did he?
How did you have a shot at?
I had a shot and hit him. Just didn't do
Oh,
much.
he'd be asleep.
I thought we went around.
Is he one of the ones who went to
He'd be
sleep?
asleep for sure, John.
Oh, look, people just did it in whatever
Oh,
they felt like they were going to do it in.
Well, the thing is, because I didn't know how many of us actually had.
Yeah, no, it's all cool. I'm not. I'm calm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calm and collected about everything. Well, maybe not everything. But so, I'm amazed by sleep. It just takes all the power. Boom!
I
There
wish
it
I
goes.
had double the bed.
Now, does this mean right? So here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Can they spend a round trying to wake up their colleagues? What happens?
I think aren't they just
Sleep.
asleep for so many rounds?
This spell will put creatures to sleep for up to 16 turns. It will only affect creatures with 4 hit dice or less.
That means, yeah, we've got 14 sleepers. So
The
kill one
sleep
per
will not
round.
work against undead. Any sleeping
Are
creature
you
can be
going to let us kill
awakened.
people this time that are asleep?
No.
What about if I kill the boat? And the boat accidentally... Yeah, and the boat accidentally...
Any sleeping creature
I
can
don't
be
mind
awakened
seeing
by
them.
force,
They're bad.
such as
Try
a
and use
slap
them
or a
both.
kick. So the small number of individuals who are awake could spend the next turn trying to wake up the others.
If that's how they wish to
How
spend
many
their
are
turn.
there trying to do this?
There are 18 and you put 14 to sleep.
So there are 4 of them left.
I
Or
love it.
they could spend it by negotiating their surrender. Is what they could spend it doing.
Yep. So those arrows were shot off. 1 grappling hook is connected to your boat. It is now. Oh no! You just shot, so it's now their turn. Right.
Yep.
Now, obviously, if the 4 guys spend the time trying to wake up the other
4
guys,
guys. Then there'll be
then
8
they won't be
guys.
able to do anything else that turn.
That's
will
true.
they?
Oh.
I'm going to say 3 of them are doing that, plus the leader, so that's still 4. Because I didn't factor him in before. And 1 guy is still trying to get a second grappling hook onto your boat.
Sure.
And he misses.
Have they actually perhaps been able to drag us any closer with the single grappling hook?
So, given that it's your turn, there's no incoming fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
You could concentrate on just trying to unhook that grappling hook. Somebody could do that.
Yes.
Why don't we just
Well, that's almost
concentrate?
certainly my job.
If I unhook
Is
the
there-
grappling hook, then we can just keep going.
Yeah, but they'll follow us and they'll wake up the other guys.
Do they
and
even
they'll
have-
Can
keep
they follow
following
us?
Yeah.
Question:
Are they
if
fast?
somebody without a ranged weapon does the grappling hook thing, then the rest of us just keep flicking rocks at them all.
Well,
Yeah.
can't we concentrate fire on the leader?
They
Surely we
can't-
can see who
They
the
can't
leader
actually
is.
follow us
yeah.
and attack us at the same time. There's only like a couple of them left.
No, but if we leave them, they'll eventually
So-
get those guys
yeah.
woken up and they'll
Yeah,
come
yeah.
back.
So,
and-
so apparently, sleep isn't the most powerful spell in the world because somebody goes to sleep can be waken up like a normal sleeping person can be waken up. So, so as it says there, any sleeping creature can be awakened by a slap or a kick.
Right, so we've got to try and take these
When
guys out.
14 out of 18 guys all suddenly keel over, then that leaves 4 guys to try and wake them back up again, not counting their leader Hrothgar.
And once they've actually
Oh,
got
nice.
that, with a bit of luck, we're a long way away.
Yeah, look, you've taken most of the steam out of their attack.
Or we could just jump onto their boat and murder them.
Yes, please.
Or just kill
There
them.
is
You're not
another
going to be able to
alternative.
do that without bringing your boat considerably closer.
I
to
thought
them.
they
There is
really
another
grappled us.
alternative.
Well,
So
they've
there's
got a
only one.
grappling
I've got
hook
2 first level
connected,
spells.
but that's
Oh.
not.
Oh,
putting the
2
boat
first
together.
level spells.
Oh god, you can put the others to sleep.
Unhook it. Gently push them off into the night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, it's a new round, so they spent their turn doing what they were doing, which was trying to wake up. So there are 8 guys awake right now,
Yeah.
not counting
Roll for
Hrothgar.
doobie.
Hrothgar and 8 guys are awake. The rest are still asleep.
I thought there were 4 guys awake.
So there were
No,
4
but
guys
they-
awake.
they-
4
they
guys
took
awake,
their
but if they
turn.
spend their turn, if each of them spend a turn waking up a guy,
I thought one of them was trying to do the other grapple hook.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
you are correct, so therefore there are 7.
7, yes. That's more like it.
Okay.
So
Plus
I rolled
Hrothgar
more than
equals
7.
Yeah.
Plus
with
Hrothgar
2d8.
equals 8.
Well, it doesn't matter what they
Surely.
do because they're doing that, so we can just do whatever we
Hrothgar
want.
is level 3, so he's vulnerable to sleep.
Okay.
He's invulnerable.
No,
He's-
he's
no,
vulnerable.
he's vulnerable.
He would be vulnerable.
If he's up, I want to shoot him.
So anyway, I can't remember the order. I'm pretty sure you shoot first and then magic happens after.
Okay,
that.
right.
That's true.
So shoot.
Alright, let's
I
shoot.
shoot
Let's see how many
Hrothgar.
we can
I
get
roll a
out.
6. I miss Hrothgar.
You miss
there you
Hrothgar.
There we go. Do something good. I will hit him, I reckon.
Oh, handsomely.
Then magic.
What did you
I
roll?
hit armor class 2.
He has armor class 1.
Oh, bullshit.
Okay.
Go shoot someone who's
Yeah,
not
so I
Hrothgar.
need a 16 or more.
I missed
Ooh.
12. He hit
20.
20.
Does he hit?
What armor class does a 20 hit?
Oh, like minus
anything?
2 or something.
minus 3, I think.
Oh, depending.
Oh, well, you hit him then.
Okie dokie.
I don't know.
Alright, rolling my damage. 1.
He's slightly
Oh, God.
inconvenienced by your roll.
Oh my god.
What? Okay, what does the magic do?
Well, is everyone shot?
Hrothgar screams,
Yeah,
ow!
everybody who's shooting has shot.
Roll-
then
roll
the
your
magic, and
2d8.
then I will go and discombobulate the grapple hook.
Well, we'll just assume you're doing that this turn.
Okay.
7. 5. 12.
So there are 7 first level goons,
And 1 third level good.
and 1 third level goon adds up to 10, and you got 12 hit dice worth of sleeps.
7.
That's all
12.
They're all asleep.
All ships are slain.
Their
How
ships
come
just
we don't fall asleep?
because you targeted it over there.
Oh, okay.
Now it's just sort of floating in the water.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, off it goes.
Well, that's that. What do you want to do?
Sail on.
The crew of the Mudlark all goes, yay! 3 cheers for the wizard.
Yay! What the hell actually just happened?
It's not an affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger.
Sleep is just the best spell. Just boom.
Meddle not in the affairs of wizards for ribbit.
At least, just in terms of mass goons,
It
anyway.
does kind of make up for all the other crap they can't do.
Yeah, yeah. Once he's out, he's out. Though.
Remember, he only has 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Yes, let's get some of that cordial into him. Unless the cleric wants to heal, because you also have been sleeping and are full of stock of magic type spells.
Okay. Well, what's the time? Let's finish it up soon. So, what are we saying? We're saying I've got another session. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are, Dave.
Yes.
You can have
So-
one more. Well, yeah.
Let me just move the counter. We'll move back to the other scene.
The counter's fixed to the floor, I think.
Oh, yeah, whatever, mate. Let's open the map of Katamakos again. And put it over here so you can actually see it. Oh, that's the wrong map!
That was Eastern Calamari.
Are we going to have to come back this one?
Maybe.
They'll all be dispersed by then.
Most of them will apparently be asleep.
Which one does the river run? 'Cause they're going to end
Oh, they'll go downstream.
so they're going to end up in
That's the other
Rifflin or
direction.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the other direction.
It's the confusion of everybody.
I accidentally, very briefly showed you things you shouldn't have seen, but never mind, nobody noticed.
Wolf Farm. We are in Threshold.
So, after another day's travel, you're in Threshold.
At the foot of the Maple Leaf Mountains.
The Black Peak Mountains.
The Black Pig Mountains.
Do we
Yes,
sleep on the
Like
boat?
Captain Pugwell.
Yeah, you sleep on the boat. It doesn't charge you. You get
So do the people who
you
attack
get
us.
lodgings and meals while you're on the boat. It's not
Nice.
the 16 gold.
Does Ray get his spells back?
Ray gets his spells back,
Oh,
and
sleep back.
anyone who's lost hit points will recover. What did we say? Are we saying? Oh, it's 1 per level
Yeah.
plus any Constitution bonuses.
Okay.
I use one of my spells to upraise.
We are at
I can cure
level
lightning.
4.
Yeah, because that won't.
So how much was it? 1 per level, did you say? Or?
One per level plus
1
Plus
hit
any
point plus level
Constitution
plus any
bonus.
Constitution bonus.
Good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, so that means I can recover my 3 hit points?
So I'll write that down.
Yes, you can.
I could recover 5 a turn.
So you've arrived at Praga or Threshold.
Praga, Threshold. Threshold, Praga.
I love it.
I have flavor text.
Arrive at threshold.
Not that it's particularly interesting flavor text, but it's there. Dark smoke rises in the air above the town of Threshold and congeals in a dense writhing mass or writhing mass above its stone walls. A gatehouse towers above the road, and to its right the river flows round an island crowded with buildings. Along the town's wharves, riverboats bob up and down at their moorings. So you've obviously arrived by boat, so you will arrive at the port.
Bobbing up and down, obviously.
At the dock and do a bit of bobbing up and down.
Flotsam and Jitsam wander past.
Let me find the map of Threshold that I have.
Mr. Blobby.
I can give mention, Mr. Bobby. I haven't though, because I've resisted.
Sorry?
I can give
According to
mention,
my
Mr. Bobby,
calculations,
but I
a whole
haven't
piece
because I've
is
resisted.
between 6 and 10.
You could get a what?
A miniature. Mr.
Oh,
Bobby.
right. Why would you do that?
It'd be worth
I
more
don't
than that.
know.
Why
Based
do
on
they
how
make
much we
them?
saw before.
I don't know. It's crooked dice. They sometimes
Because the
do,
horses
they
were
just do
probably
TV
between
stuff every
20,000,
so often. So
Are
they
they
can
the
just-
people who did the,
So we got ripped off.
King Richard ascending
if it
from
is
the
Oh no, that was the
No,
Perry
we
brothers
don't
from
want
the
50.
car park.
I love that so much.
No, the hotel was a bit off.
I'm sure I had a map
Now,
of
are these
Threshold.
specials, are they limited
200?
duration
Oh,
of
there
or
it
do
is.
they simply every now and then, once every 2 years, they get something new and they put it permanently in
No,
stock?
what we're going to do?
Both of them
The
pretty much
Americans
do
fleeced
that.
us. We knew that was happening. We had no other choice. Though.
It's very British, isn't it?
And I'm not even mentioning Axel.
No, Axel.
How cool is it all of a sudden? Big change, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was worth it
Alright,
just
Threshold.
to bring him along.
Is he still with us though?
You've
Threshold,
got-
which is
Mention it, probably.
which is a program by the US government in case
And
they
hasn't
had
done
they
anything. He
take
better
that
not
off.
be with
There's
us.
an old mill in the river.
We gave that guy
Yes, what does that mean?
for
Presumably the old mill is over
more
here
than
somewhere.
$5,000.
I know.
Next
I
to the
don't think
long
I
The
know
Windrush
that.
River.
Logical place.
The main town, as you can see, it's grown.
What do you think
It's,
he's
it's
going
about.
It's
It's
expanded
a-
beyond
Let's
the
go.
original war.
It's a home
Yeah,
of
but it's
about
over.
5,000 souls.
Wow.
And about 5 times that many people.
Thank you, Terry Pratchett.
Is
Mostly
that lodges on the other side or loggers?
loggers.
Next to the old mill. Which
No,
is
it's
all
loggers.
like-
Makes sense.
Fogor Isle here, which is
Bogor.
the main sort of
Yeah.
trading area, warehouses, things like that.
Farms.
There's
dams.
yes, there's
Damn.
Lake Windrush.
There's about 5,000 people in
And
this
some
place.
weird castles thing.
Dam.
It says Tarn Keep. Okay.
Dam,
Dumb.
and Tarn's Keep, which is the home of the Patriarch, ruler of
I
Threshold.
would have thought he'd be in town, but no, he's way out there.
No, when you're a lord, you live in a castle. You don't live with the hoi polloi.
But the castle could be in the middle of
It
the
should
town.
be in the middle of the town.
And the people
Yes.
like could be around the town for protection.
That's the usual way it does.
Well, anyway.
Okay, so what are we doing with this place? We got no.
Yeah, I'm going to ask, why are we here actually? Why did we get on the boat?
We're
and come
heading
here?
towards the
Could we
mysterious city
fill
of
the horses? We're
gold.
pretty much free.
Are we
weren't we?
done?
You're
Should we have
going.
gone
I'm
home?
going to
Yeah.
the city of gold so I can adorn my golden crown on my golden throne before I turn into a golden statue going,
What's a golden throne? Is that like a golden throne?
It's a blue guy with
Yes.
red eyes.
It's an Elon Musk impersonator.
No, but why aren't we?
Up here somewhere,
Yeah.
according to the magical map of the tapestry,
Yes.
if you follow this river up to its source,
Right.
somewhere up here is the amazing magical city of gold that you want to go to.
That's
Right.
right.
We
Because
have
you're
to,
adventurers and you want an adventure.
and we have to stop the weird.
Now I know.
We have to stop the
To get all our
weirdos.
money back.
We have to stop.
That's right,
That
big
would've been
investments.
flicked out
The
along the
return on our investment
and
here.
Stefan wants to go, and he wants to make sure he gets there, and that Golthar, that evil wizard guy,
No.
doesn't get there.
Oh,
You want to
Because
get
that's
there
right. We're trying to beat
before
golf.
Golthar.
Golf are we
Because
waiting?
they're kidnapping people to feed to whoever.
The one.
The one,
The
yes.
one.
Can't golfer fly?
Yeah, but
Yes.
he's very slow at it.
So,
Oh, the guy who jumped out the
how many
window.
days has it been since we saw
He
him fly
doesn't know where the goal. Only you have the map. He does not.
If only he would
Sucked
just fly
in.
along the river until he
Sucked in Golthar.
found it.
It's like maybe
The
he's
only
keeping
river.
tabs on you somehow.
Gosh,
the
we're being
river.
shadowed.
The
Oh.
one river.
Oh,
surely
no.
not.
None.
Maybe he's been paying
He's the
near to
flying
wells
guy.
to keep an eye on you.
Damn it.
The flying
And
nun.
maybe we've been paying
And
him
maybe
well
the-
to keep an eye on us.
Yes, exactly. And maybe their name is Axel.
Oh,
happy.
dear.
What the hell?
2.5
Oh.
pages.
It was a surprise to one person at
You
the
should have hit him
table.
harder. You should have hit him so much harder. Take this back to your evil master.
I didn't know how
So he's blaming you for this now?
Anyway,
Kill him when you had the chance.
We noticed that he had it tattooed. Do you guys remember
That's
that?
delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful.
Oh God,
Did
we're
you
in
think- did you
Holland or something?
Oh, look at that gimp in the front.
I love him.
Actually, they're all gimps.
You'll feel right at home here.
Oh, you're not wearing a beanie. You must be a stranger. Woo-hoo-hoo.
why did you do oh my god? Just because it's.
Look at him. He's a
like it.
hunchback fat weirdo.
What, this guy? What? Why is he
Well, he hasn't
All
got
think
good
the
posture. That's
Do you
for
see how
certain.
attractive we are? I don't think we can comment on anybody else. I don't think we can.
That'll make his charisma drop down to 2.
He's bending over like that to get into the frame. Otherwise, he'd be missing
Look
in the
at this
picture.
guy scowling out of the window.
Stop scowling out of the window, Mr. Scowly.
Has he got a really high
Oh,
forehead?
this
or-
look, there's another one yelling.
Yeah.
This one's yelling at that one. He's scowling back at him.
The black tub.
He's yelling at him, and he's looking at him, and he's looking down.
Oh, the black jug.
Jesus, it's like foreshadowing for Lake Town in the Hobbit movie.
Why is there a UFO on that picture?
No, come on, there's not.
Yes, there he is.
It's bread.
Oh, there's another dude peeking out
Where
the
is-
window.
You mean that one?
Yes, over there on the left.
These ones over here. See?
Oh, I've never seen
He's
him.
a little peeky man.
Peeky man.
God, that's
Peeky,
creepy.
peeky man.
We're a bunch of curtain twitchers.
This is the most busy, bustling place you've seen in a long time.
God. Looks like that, you know, the famous 3 Men and a Baby scene where the ghost boy is in the he reminds
Anyway,
me.
we won't go much further, but we'll do a couple little things.
Hey, what's the
Winking
connection
Tom.
between the Titanic movie and the Sixth Sense movie? What's
This
the
is
connection
another
between
elven
the two?
question.
They all concern mostly dead people.
No? I see dead people.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
That's mean. I love it.
Tell me, why does the Titanic sink?
All right. When
You're
you,
evil. I love it.
so you come off. You come off the boat down the ramp. You come off. You come off.
Yes.
You come off the. I don't know. Stop it.
The bread.
That's not a UFO.
bread.
Isn't it a UFO?
No, it's not a UFO.
Oh, it's bread.
Is it
sorry.
bread? I thought it was a potato.
Let's get some bread.
Is it
Fresh.
bread?
Let the DM get his
Word
words
shop
out.
is opposite the key shop.
My God, everyone's so fascinated by this picture. I love it though.
It's
It is
cool.
beautiful.
It's a cool picture.
Someone's taken a lot of effort to draw
Yeah,
that.
that's a cool picture. I would look for more secret weirdos.
That would-
the
I suppose it would be very
I've never
gratifying to
noticed
know
that
that
before.
30
And
years
now
later
I
people
can't
are still
understand
still.
them. I'll have
Oh,
nightmares.
that window is the same symbol as the guy who tried to murder us, the people on the boat.
No, the key.
No, the window to the left, above the man picking
Oh
up the
yes,
window.
that actually does look like the Skange
Oh
symbol.
God, don't.
It actually does.
It is.
Maybe that's the evil Skange in there hiding.
Skange headquarters.
Don't come in. I'm armed and dangerous. The leader of the Skange is like a 5-year-old kid.
No, the leader of the Skange is the guy that you just beat the snot out of.
Are the people in the boat scared of going back again to put in this game?
No, they wouldn't.
Not anymore.
They floated off down a waterfall.
They've gone out to the Atlantic Ocean for a grand adventure.
16 rounds. Do you know how far they can float?
I
in
can't see the
16
land.
rounds?
Where are we? Ah!
Oh no.
Oh my God.
That means, what, 13 of them or whatever will wake up after 15 rounds. That is if
Anyway.
the boat is still going.
Anyway, you come down the gangplank, and greeting you
Yes.
is a big sergeant fellow of the watch.
Here we go. We're going to get fleeced again.
Sergeant
Get your gems ready.
Arthol. Sorry, I don't have
Oh, well, I wouldn't
He's
say
that
he's
blue
probably
up.
that bad.
But he's not that.
Yeah, come on, that's a bit rough. Arthol.
Arthol.
He's a bit of an arsehole, we
He's a
think.
bit of an Arthol. Right.
I am inclined not to show you a lot because there's other things
Oh,
on
please
this
don't.
piece of paper you probably shouldn't see.
Like I'm
Okay.
reading it.
Yes, do you know what I've never noticed that? Captain Arthol. Captain Arthol? Arthol?
He's such an arsehole.
Yeah. Well, at least not going to be very pleasant, is he?
Sergeant Arthol.
Does he stink?
He does look like he has a bit of an earthy smell
Yeah.
about him.
He looks like a bit of a butthead, yeah.
With his huge hands. Oh, hang on. Before
His
that-
huge hands?
Yeah, he's huge and he's got huge hands. Isn't that. What do you mean?
That means he has huger hands than normal for a huge man. So he's huge and then he has doubly
No, that's
huger
not what I
hands.
said.
Oh,
Says-
good lord.
Please
Don't.
stop reading things into
Don't.
things that aren't there.
So, we wish to lodge our ship
He
here.
wants. Well,
Yeah.
It's not our ship.
I know, that's...
He wants a parking fee for the
I know
ship,
he will.
despite the fact
He
it's
will.
not
Let's just
our
pay it.
ship.
Let's
We
just pay it.
shouldn't have to pay for
Yes.
it.
So, to dock our ship here, how much?
Oh,
Stab
no,
you.
it's
No?
not. No, it's not
Something
your
like that?
ship. You don't have to pay for the ship.
You know, we
God,
would
we have
prob-
to pay for
Dave,
everything
you know,
else. Why
we
would
might actually find out some stuff if you just let him get a word in edgeways.
All folks coming into town
Yeah.
have to. We take down their names in this ledger,
Oh, God.
Aha.
Right.
We
So-
do us ad Farzanazian.
and so the scribe has a. There's a scribe there, a female scribe, but she's got a big ledger.
Female!
Wow.
There's a woman in this story.
With a big ledger.
Asks for all your names and writes
Right, what a
them
big
down
ledger.
in the ledger.
Big ledger.
Then he unrolls a scroll of parchment
Hear ye, hear ye.
Told such a one would be undoing.
and says, "Right, we can get this bit done, and then you can go in.
Right. Yes.
Threshold is a law-abiding and peaceful place.
And,
To
right.
make sure it stays there, you're only allowed to carry personal weapons."
Otherwise, you might steal the entire town.
Yes.
What type of weapons do I carry that aren't
Yeah,
personal?
what
Impersonal weapons.
My
Daggers,
ballista!
daggers, swords, and staffs.
Okay, yeah.
That's my entire armour except for my crossbow.
Exactly. Don't be carrying crossbows around in town.
What do
That'd
we
be
do?
like not carrying a machine gun around in central London.
Exactly. No wearing your armour in town neither.
What?
Why?
Because you.
Because he wants to be able to shoot us.
What if I'm attacked? Sir.
You wear your armour on the way out of town, but not while you're in town.
Okay, is there a place to store it?
At your lodgings.
Excellent.
Okay, so you're not saying drop everything right here. You're saying
No.
find lodgings and go.
No, we carry our stuff with us, and then if it's stolen...
What's more, no magic use spells cast in this here town, or you'll be up before the court. You hear?
Get that right?
Anti-magics.
Put him to sleep. He won't remember.
I would, but you have a law against magic. The hell with that, save it!
Do you have any questions? Make them quick, haven't got all day.
No.
Where are the nearest lodgings?
Yes.
Lodgings. Well, I could recommend the Hook and Hatchet. Hook and Hatchet.
Look at that.
I intend to pay a quick visit as soon as I'm off duty in about an hour's time.
Oh God, is there anywhere else?
Sorry,
we
I'm
can
already
stay
married.
Yep, let's go there.
Oh, he'll be back.
Because he can tell us stuff.
The creepy
we need to
inn
He'll tell us stuff, will he? You're
or
sure?
the
of
dark
it?
hotel.
This
know.
guy-
You just get
Captain
Peter to start a
Arsehole
fight
is
with
gonna. I'll get Pete to punch him again.
There's the Black Jug.
Oh Jesus!
I thought he said tongue.
Scowly Man lives next door.
Galley, man.
He's a local feature.
The black jug or the
Black
Scowly
Jug next to
Man.
the Scowly
Or the
Man.
Hook and Hatchet. So it says in here, it says inns. You can just. There's multiple inns, but it doesn't specify.
Why don't we take our chances with the
He,
hook and
he
hatchet?
recommends.
Right.
He recommends the Hook and Hatchet.
Right.
Is favoured
Sounds good to me.
by the watch when they're off duty.
Oh,
Located next to the old town wall.
yeah.
Serves above average food.
Better than the pit and the bibbit.
Sure.
Not to be
Yes.
considered.
Welcome to
One,
the pit and the
one
bibbit.
piece of advice:
Yes. Please.
stay off Fogor Isle, especially when it gets dark.
Fogor Isle.
Fogor Isle.
That's that big thing in the middle
Fogor Isle.
where everybody lives, apparently.
Why? What happens there
That's
after
the
dark?
bad people live there.
All those ones.
God, it's
yes.
like Escape from New York. They've isolated
Just
the.
Drop the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
why?
well,
Why? What's
Why
wrong
would
with it?
anyone go to
Why would-
Fogor Isle
yeah,
in the first
yeah.
place?
Oh, there's reasons. None of them good.
Right.
Is that where the young ladies are?
Dramatic.
It barely represents 20% of the city.
Because people.
There's always a bad part of town, you
And
know.
Fogor Island is it.
Fogor
Is that
Isle.
where the red light is?
Which way to the wink wink bad part of town?
You know, the bad part.
The bad place. No!
Where I can get the cheekiest couch questions.
Yes, sir, we serve all tastes here.
Do they have swastikas on them? I only want ones with swastikas on.
Oh my
Well,
God.
that's Battle Bridge.
Do I have to take a constitution check?
Anyway, I
Yes, sir,
Full
in the
referendum for
selection
you.
with the miniature figurines.
given that it's 10 o'clock, you've arrived at threshold.
Yes.
It's nearly 10 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm going to assume you're booking yourself in at the Hook and Hatchet.
The hook and hatchet.
Yes,
We wave hello to all the people
If-
sticking their heads
If
out the
nothing
window.
else,
Yes.
if you ever need the watch, you know where they will
Oh,
be nearby.
they'll come to us.
Help! 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 We have to arrest you now for disturbing the peace. I murdered them all.
All right, so we're in the
Good old
hook and
fudge
hatchet.
hole.
The Hook and Hatchet.
We're in the hook and hatchet.
Then you can decide what you want to do after that.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks.
Needless to say, adventures in Threshold
Adventure
Oh,
will happen.
can't wait.
Can you just get that picture and just scroll it down just a little bit?
Which picture?
That picture with
Any
the scrowly people.
Oh, the picture of the street scene in
The
Threshold.
street scene, yes, please.
All right, let me open that back up
These-
again.
I'll just put these in my bag to.
In fact, what I will
Think for
do
next time.
is no longer do screen.
We literally
Okay.
next door
I'll
to
stop
the...
mirroring the screen. It doesn't make my life easier.
No, there doesn't seem to be anybody in
Oh,
that
there's a-
suspiciously boarded up
There's a boarded
window.
up- Oh, hang on, there's something behind the
It's
boarded
just
up
an
window.
artist impression. It doesn't mean anything.
That could be a person.
They might be trying to distract you with things that aren't in the book, aren't in the module.
Or they might have paid an artist to
But
spend a lot of.
I like this. Look at the Eastern
Yeah,
style
it's
dress.
fantastic.
And the fur-lined coats and stuff. I think it's great.
It's
It's worth it just for the guy peeking out the window, as far as I'm concerned.
Get your bread here. Nice bread.
On that note, I think we'll end.
Yes.
Hang on, is there anything? What's under that plate? It's just more plates?